think so.
And welcome everyone to session 46. Yes.
Double check that one. Yeah, 46.
Yeah, no. Just making sure the graphics are all good and all right.
Nice.
And they are. So hi, welcome. Welcome to Agents of Edgewatch presented by Tabletop Obscura for Pathfinder 2nd edition. Powered by Foundry BT. Etc, etc. Anyway, how is everyone? How has everyone's week been?
Fantastic.
I made a cake.
We went into lockdown.
We went into lockdown. How profoundly fun.
Welcome to the lockdown.
Thank you.
I'm glad you could join me finally.
Is the entirety of Australia in lockdown now, or is it just us?
WA's still good.
Just the cool parts.
Just the cool parts.
Just the cool parts.
But
so Northern Territory's good as well?
I believe so.
I know Tasmania is kind of being like, hey, do we need to go to lockdown as well? But they just might want to be included in things.
Tasmania has all the Melburnians who escaped lockdown.
Yeah,
so.
that's true.
Wow. Yeah.
They took their all their vacationing supplies and their Legos with them, so.
Oh dear God.
I don't like you. You're doing it on purpose now? Just because you're recording.
I don't know what you mean.
So, everyone had a decent week regardless. Well, most of us did. It's fine, though. Who remembers what happened last week?
We were getting ready for a heist.
We did some prep on casino.
You did. You were doing it. Well, you're prepping for a casino heist at the Lucky Nimbus for their floating gala event as a part of the Radiant Festival.
I stalked Gage.
You did. You were doing things while he was in the bathroom. In his bedroom.
Could we word that any better?
Non-sexual things.
I became the monster under the bed.
That's very true. You hid under his bed while he got dressed.
Nice.
Could have killed him.
Killed him. And yes, no, you absolutely could have killed him then.
No one would have known.
You could have.
I mean,
you could have been You could pretend to be Gage rather than pretending to be
his flesh.
Yes,
skin.
exactly.
His flesh.
Wear his face. Assume his life.
Wow.
Assume his face. Become his life. Sleep with his wife.
He's
Trick
not married.
his dad.
It was me all along, Jonathan. So, anyway.
Well, so as we were saying,
Where we left it off, a dear friend Halcyon had just finished doing a bit of a raid.
Unsuccessful.
I thought it was successful-ish.
I didn't get what I wanted, did I?
yeah, we didn't get the key, so...
Yes, but now you have the combination to the safe.
I do.
It will be much easier tomorrow.
Actually, you know what? Before leaving,
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. What?
I am going to attempt his outdoor lock, see if I can just pick that from the inside.
His outdoor. Ah, okay. Yep.
Before I leave. Fever check.
Yeah, we'll need a fever check.
Yeah. Do you want a perception check for me to check if it's trapped?
It's not trapped.
A little silly if it was on the inside.
I always find it weird when people trap their own bedrooms.
Yeah, like unless it's an alarm trap, then what? Who are you trying to kill? Yourself?
Or unless they're profoundly weird.
You're immune to the effects of alarms.
You are too.
I am at the moment. Yeah.
38. Yeah, no, you pick it easily.
All right. Will I be able to remember how to pick it exactly for next time?
I will give you a circumstance bonus for it. How about that?
Nice.
I'll take that. The movement collides with at least one wall.
Yeah, because the windows are a wall.
The windows.
To the
They're the
wall.
walls.
Other walls.
Oh, God.
There are no
I did it.
windows
I
and
exited.
no walls, but there is sweat dripping down.
Yeah, you gotta finish that.
No,
Roll
No.
it was a
Tamer.
Disney. It was a Disneyland reference. Sorry,
Was?
Disney World reference.
Okay. Because those things are completely different.
No, they're not.
Anyway, so did anyone want to do anything else with that day? Particularly, you have a locksmith to talk to
I do. I'm heading there now.
because he was kind of still on standby, and now it's like, well, not getting the key.
I was using the message cantrip, and I will exfiltrate. Go and get some invisibility potions. Done ahead of time. Save on time.
So
I'm gonna send Tenebrae to the plane of shadow.
the what?
What?
To the plane of shadow.
Okay, I thought you said the Swift
Finally,
shadow.
it's gone. Oh, never leave.
Is there like a cattery on the plane of shadows that he goes to, or?
No, I'm just using him to send a message so I don't have to play out the entire goddamn scene.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Right.
I wouldn't make you play out the entire goddamn scene.
Yes, you would.
Yes, you would.
Mhm.
Fuck all of you.
No one believes you, Matt.
That would be significantly awkward. So, but broad strokes, you are actually
We
inviting
sat
her to
through
this
20
thing.
minutes of you and the gossip monger last session.
No. It's a coded message. It just says the Marquis of Gloom. She'll know what it means.
Okay. Can I know what it means?
No. She'll know what it means.
It's not meant for you, Matt.
Jeez.
Jerk.
Fucking nosy much?
Right? Quintus,
Yes.
are you doing anything specifically with the rest of that day/night?
Working, I think, because I wanted to get there while Halcyon was doing his thing and make sure that if it went tits up, I could try and run some sort of interference. And I guess now that I'm at work, I probably have to stay at work.
I mean, I will get a perception check from you.
Okay. Not in the combat page. No, it's just on the home page. I don't even need to go anywhere. I got a 36.
Oh
Well done.
god. First natural
Hopefully
20 of the
you'll keep
night.
this up.
Okay. You overhear a conversation in the... It's not in the security office, on the main floor, between Gage and Mazar.
Mm-hmm.
You know Mazar as the head of magical security for the casino.
Yep.
You overhear a conversation happening between the two. Mazar is basically saying that he's thankful that Gage recommended him for an external job.
Yep.
And, thank you for giving him the time off and, thinking of him and everything else like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Gage is kind of like,
Fucking what?
I didn't.
Yep. Yeah. I know you're thanking me for something, but I take it back.
Just like, I didn't
I don't think that much of you.
He's just like, I don't know what you're talking about at all.
Yep. All right. Cool. Interesting. So, and Gage is a little confused.
They're both a little
Mazar's
confused.
a little confused. Yeah.
He's a bit more than confused. He's concerned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
So, do with that information what you will.
I will pass it on to everyone as soon as I get off work.
Well, your shift kind of goes on until around midnight.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long shift, but people are kind of prepping, especially for the gala tomorrow night.
That's understandable.
But once you get back, well, is anyone else doing anything with?
I let the gnome know that we're gonna need him tomorrow instead of today, at about a little bit earlier.
He goes, I mean, you're still paying me. That's fine.
Absolutely, same price as last time.
Well, I haven't been paid yet, but job's the job.
Do you need an advance, or are you fine?
He kind of looks you up and down and goes, "Nah, I think we're good."
Wonderful, good to hear. A word of warning, friend. I'm sure someone of your profession knows the need for secrecy in these kind of things. But I gesture to the raven on my left shoulder, and she like concusses the air in front of her. I gesture to the puppet on my right shoulder, who just does a full head spin and waves creepily.
Nice.
Giving anyone information about us, I won't exactly promise revenge, but prepared for things to get weird.
Well, understood, but understand from my end, it's a case of I get paid for discretion.
Wonderful. So happy to hear it.
That's a part of my fee. I mean, if we want to renegotiate that, I could drop my fee and we can be less discreet.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I don't think that's necessary at all.
Well, I'm glad we are on the same page.
Same book, but yes. Off you go.
Yeah, as long as it's not one of those multi-volume ones. I can't stand those, and he just kind of toddles off.
Good boy. I say under my breath as he leaves.
He's as
I'll head
tall
back
as
to-
you!
I'll head back to Bex. Yeah, but he's not. He's even shorter than me. He's a halfling.
How tall do you think gnomes are?
Gnomes are almost 4 foot. Halflings are about 3'5". I looked it up.
It was very important to
halflings,
Rose.
look at the fucking player handbook. Halflings are shorter.
At what point do you become medium-sized? That's what I want to know.
Never.
Mhm.
If I'm on flame, if I'm on fire, the tip of the fire from my head might make me tall enough to be.
Just flame on. It's fine.
What's everybody else doing? Sam is going to buy invisibility pots.
That's
Me.
fine. Because we already discussed that before the game.
Okay.
Nice.
So I guess we're going to be all meeting back up at the precinct around midnight.
Yeah.
But
Diddly diddly do. Star wipe.
Star White.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Quintus, this is kind of on you.
So the magical security guy was in today.
Was he?
Talking to Gage. I overheard them. Apparently, he was recommended for a job, and Gage did not know who or what he was talking about. They were
Well,
both
shit.
mildly confused. It doesn't have anything to do with you, does it? Wow, that was more accusatory than Quintus would have
Absolutely,
been.
it does. I had hoped he might just assume something was lost in translation, though. But you know what? That's okay. We'll work around it if it comes. I don't think they have time to do a full security reboot before the day of the gala.
No, given it is tomorrow, I think we'll be okay.
I thought we still had a day.
Yeah, but the gala's tomorrow evening.
We have tomorrow morning to see the key.
Yep.
What could possibly go wrong? I'm allowed to say that because I'm the game master.
Good to know.
So, any other discussions you want to have?
So what time are we going again for the Gage's penthouse suite break-in tomorrow?
Well, I'll be going
Before-
in earlier in the day whilst he's
Mhm.
sleeping in an attempt to grab that key.
And I assume someone managed to get in touch with the key maker.
Yes, we had him on standby, but sadly Gage made his way down for the evening before we could, well, at an inopportune moment, so now have all the tools and resources we need to get the key, get it to the key maker, have that returned. I'll be ready up there, enter the party in the evening.
Brilliant. I will try my very hardest to be working on the gala door to make sure that anyone's ticket that might be questionable is not questioned.
I mean, that makes sense, but still. So,
Does anyone know where I can pick up a disguise kit from?
Orlo?
Perfect.
Yes, Orlo.
I'll go see him in the morning.
I'm sure the Star Watch will have a nicer one as well.
Oh.
Probably a better idea since I assume that's where we currently are.
No, I think
No,
we're
we're
I
still
think
hanging
we're
on the Edgewatch.
we're at
Alex.
Edgewatch. You hear a quiet sobbing from the front desk.
No, Orlo. We'll use yours. It's fine.
I just try really hard.
Oh, I see how it is, lads. I
Disguise
get
is
it.
my passion.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'll see Olum in the morning and work on
Start
that.
getting ready. Oh, I can't wait.
Good idea. You don't want to upset the man.
Now, any other preparations you want to do that evening?
I don't know. Do we need to do anything? Anything else we really should be doing?
think so.
Okay.
Oh, we were having that discussion last time about what to take down to the vault.
Yes.
Yes. There was a couple of questions about how you were actually going to get into the vault.
Mata produces her artifact parasol. I had this the entire time. I'll just use this.
Okay.
Okay.
Hopefully that'll work.
I mean, it's magic as hell. It should.
Yeah, well.
Voice.
Do I have the rest of was the details for the parasol in the recipe book from the first?
No, that wasn't.
No, just the sword and the gun from memory.
Yes, the Grim Reaper's lancet and
Magic as
gun.
hell, that
The
always
gun.
works.
Shadow Piercer. And then the dagger wrists something else that we also got.
well, yeah.
Hmm.
Well,
Should be good
Tenebrae
on my
gets
end.
back to you.
Oh, excellent.
So, Bill,
Hmm.
make a reference here.
Hmm.
If the you use a Gizarm, is that correct? As your primary weapon?
A Gizarm, yep.
Okay. If the Gizarm is your Ares Alpha, what's your Ingram X? Out of curiosity.
I've got a nightstick,
Okay.
like a Bobby.
Good
baton.
enough to do real damage with?
Not great, but nothing's great in comparison.
I don't get
Your
the
Gazam's got a
reference.
shifting rune on it, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. So I can
Yeah,
just
you-
make it look
Why?
like
Bill, you
Whatever.
just made me a very happy boy, by the way.
Yeah,
Getting
yeah.
that reference. Do you want to fix that?
Oh yeah, I
Do we
wouldn't.
have a do we have a spare +1 anything lying around?
Well, as Sam
not
said,
just-
I've got a
just a
shifting
shifting
rune.
rune.
I can just make it look like something else.
Oh, well then you should do that.
We
Yeah,
can literally just have him have a bastard sword or a great sword or something.
Yeah, I would have done that before.
I didn't
Going
get
there
that
the
part.
first
I
time.
thought you were running around with like just nothing. Okay, cool. Well, if you can have a proper weapon on you in case shit goes down, that's
Mhm.
sweet.
Mhm.
All right, cool. Good to go.
All right. Well, the morning comes. Now, I know what Halcyon's doing in the morning. What's everyone else doing?
Shadowing Halcyon in case of I'm going to take up the same position I had last time and have Lenore shadow him.
And getting the key guy first.
Yeah. I would have. Sorry, my bad. I need to. If I didn't tell him yesterday, I need to go tell him.
Yes.
Yeah, I said it was early.
Oh no, you told him.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Okay,
just
good.
making sure that Matt's not
Alright.
gonna go. But did you tell the key guy?
I'm not
Yeah,
that kind
earlier.
of jerk.
Hey, I'm
Jeez.
just covering
I'm
all
that
bases.
kind of jerk. Well, we'll meet up the key guy a couple blocks away. What was his username? Code name?
Hello.
Allo?
Yep.
Takes the burn off things.
Monsieur Alloy.
Oh, it's
Okay.
just hello, but okay.
Allo.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
See, he's got it.
All right. I'm gonna stand. Actually, no. I have to be within 30 feet of Lenore to assist. So I will head up back onto the rooftop opposite Sam. All right, Halcyon, rather. And let's get this done.
Yeah.
Go.
All right.
Okay.
I will move back over here.
Now I've got the map
Push
set
over
up.
top.
It should be working properly. So if you have explored an area, you can see it, but it'll be like shadowed and fog of war stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
I've got the bell here.
yep, but you know how to disarm that and everything else like that. I'm not going to make
Okay.
you roll it again. It's a simple
Wonderful.
trap. But I will just push you through the window.
All right. Do I hear anything? Do I hear snoring?
Perception check. You don't hear shit.
Halcyon
That
Dairy,
was-
Halcyon Dairy, what's wrong?
Nothing. I just don't hear anything, which is slightly concerning.
Okay.
What do you hear, Lenore?
Over the wind? Probably nothing. But give it a go.
Do.
Better than my shit.
I mean, that's better.
26.
Lenore does hear some soft snoring, but that's about it.
In there, dearie. Let's get it done quickly.
All right. Time to creep in.
Well, you know what I'm going to ask for.
You're gonna ask me not to roll stealth because you know I can do it.
Oh, he says.
I'm still
after
gonna
just
ask for
rolling
stealth.
that one.
Lenore
But
is going
God
to...
damn it, Bill!
It
Why'd you
was
say
my
it?
fault.
Time
You
to
were the
burn
one
that
that
hero
was fucking
point.
cocky.
Time to burn it. Come on.
Yeah, no, that's 2 ones in a row.
That's brutal.
Wow.
Come on. Burn the hero point.
Say the
There we
words.
go.
Much
Bart.
better.
There we go.
All right. As you begin to creep forward, Lenore kind of flutters awkwardly and comes and lands on your shoulder. So Matt, would you move her inside?
Oh, man.
All right. I open the door
Quietly. Well, with the 33, you hope so. I
Right.
just check Gage's perception.
He's asleep. He shouldn't have perception checks.
Yeah. Just -5.
He is also not alone.
Oh.
Oh, really?
He has a lady with him.
He's
Oh.
got a lady friend. Okay.
And that seems to be the source of the snoring.
Ah.
Okay.
Or she seems
does-
to be the source of the
Does
snoring.
this lady friend perhaps look like an elven lady of from a
Fuck
position
off.
of power?
I mean,
No.
she's definitely
No.
got some elven heritage,
Wrong
but
place. Wrong time, Sam. Keep going. I, just in case, with Corey's kind of watching me, I step out onto the bridge between the two buildings and tend to place a couple of like bricks in front of me from thin air, and then just kind of awkwardly walk across this little tiny narrow wall and then squeeze along the precipice until I'm here and now have line of effect to my familiar again,
Oh god.
just in case shit gets real. As you are beginning to pick the safe, Lenore is sitting backwards on your left shoulder. You have a couple of her feathers to deal with. But she is watching
she's
the two.
overwatching
She is
the
watching
bed.
She is watching the two on the bed. Yes.
Okay. Well, I do recall the combination, and I shall open the safe.
Mm-hmm.
I am going
Is
to.
the key there?
What are you doing, Rose?
Well, hang on. You don't have the full combination. You've only got 2 of the 4
No,
pieces.
we did.
He went after Gage
we-
had left.
He
He
took
actually
his time and picked it.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
I have a ready to action. Thematic components for sleep. And if Lenore observes anything, either of them waking up, I hit them with a 3rd leveled sleep or whatever it is.
Okay. Well, speaking of that, Halcyon, I will need a thievery check. This isn't to crack the lock, it's doing it quietly. So if you want to use stealth instead, you can.
I'm going to use stealth instead. Can I do it? Can I make it 1 in 800?
Can
Or is
you
it
do
8,000?
Can you do 3 ones?
Oh,
No, but it
it's-
got damn near close.
I mean, it's close. I don't know if that's good. There was a small run of dominoes set up over the top of the safe. And, and you've
Yeah.
accidentally set off a ridiculous Rube Goldberg machine.
Oh shit! And I'm just entranced by it.
So, you had a prepared action, didn't you?
Did.
All right.
Am I able to use
Ooh.
my edge point here?
No, the heist hasn't actually started yet.
Oh, snap. Has the held action been triggered?
Well, I'm just about to say,
Yeah.
but
Budding
Where
with
is
anticipation.
we're going to roll that privately.
Naturally.
Oh no.
What's the DC, your spell DC, Rose?
30, I believe.
Okay.
Check for you. 29.
All right then.
Hmm.
Well,
One of them makes movement, and Lenore
yep.
immediately, and Lenore kind of triggers me. I don't actually have to. No noise is made because I provide the vocal components outside. Lenore is
Mhm.
just the conduits. There's no noise made inside, and that is a heightened fourth level sleep.
Well, I'm not going to make you place the circle. It's just Halcyon's going to be outside of it, obviously.
Oh no, it's just okay. Well, cool.
Well, you cast the spell, and for a couple of moments, Lenore sees Gage starting to respond to his partner in bed. And the spell goes off, and they both just kind of slip back into slumber.
Nice.
I don't want to go to school today.
And they have
Well-
gone back to spooning.
Okay, I'm very glad I sent Lenore in there with you.
Yep.
Halcyon,
You have the key.
All right. I pass the
Get
key to
out.
Lenore, and I reset the painting and the safe.
Okay.
Good work.
Well, Lenore very carefully slips it into her bag of holding, her crow's clutch, rather.
Gross clutch.
Copyright Matthew Tabletop
Mhm.
Obscura. I don't know what
Mhm.
your last name is, so Matthew Ninnis Tabletop Obscura. Do not
Oh,
steal
yeah.
OC.
Oh, God. I used to have
Alright.
a DeviantArt account as well.
Do not get out of here. Let's get out of here, yeah? Please, fuck. Let's go.
Oh.
Yes. So
Alright.
you and Lenore go, and I
And you what?
quietly reset it.
Oh, okay.
Lenore's on your shoulder and doesn't want to risk flying because flying is noisy.
Because if Lenore had been an animal, we wouldn't have this issue.
Is that true? I don't think owls have silent flight. Or
Uh,
familiars, Matt. Familiars suck ass.
yes,
Alright.
but owls are silent flyers. Jeez.
Yeah, but not in Pathfinder. Sam, are we getting out of there or not?
Yes, I'm waiting for
Okay.
Matt to not get interrupted by you.
All right, walk out. Walk out. I'm walking out with you.
I'm waiting for Matt to say yes. You have reset the painting.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay, there we go.
Look, they're asleep for at least a minute, so...
All
Wonderful.
right. Well, no, because it's heightened at fourth. They're sleeping normally instead of automatically waking up.
Well, I was just considering that they're going to be sleeping anyway.
Yeah.
It's not... They weren't exactly in a combat situation.
Nice. Okay. Lenore bursts out of the window as soon as she can get to it and begins flying off towards our friend.
Do I want to hide under the bed?
Halcyon. For fuck's sake, let's go. Come on.
Not yet. I would, but I have to get Matt to pull me outside. I can't phase through walls.
Get better.
Close enough. Lenore just booms out of there.
Yep.
And you want to go this way, Halcyon?
Now, is anyone with Aloe as he's doing this?
Lenore is.
Lenore,
Well, of
yeah.
course.
Yeah. I don't think anyone else is.
Well, as soon as Lenore lands and passes over the key, Aloe just sets it down in front of him on a bit of canvas that he has spread out and then immediately opens up his carpet bag and starts pulling out tools and a kit, and starts looking over the key,
Good.
mumbling to himself and kind of making quick notes on a bit of slate that he has with him. Just making sure you had the door closed.
Yes, because I just to make sure that you're not going to try and screw with us. I've been rolling terribly. I don't need everything else to go.
Oh, did you
against me
close
as
the
well.
door? Nice. Good move. Good move closing the door.
Yes, very good. He gets out 2 blocks of clay, presses the key into one half, and then kind of squeezes them together. If anyone's familiar with a quick mold, that's kind of what he's doing here. But as he seals them together, he binds them with some silken thread and starts repeating a magic chant. As it does, you see it glow for a couple of moments, and as he pulls it apart, there's 2 identical keys.
Did he just cast Fabricate? That's cool if he did.
He goes,
Mate.
now look, this key, pulls the other one, is the fake. It's only going to last for 24 hours.
Can Lenore tell the difference?
Give me a perception check.
Good question.
I think I hate having 2 of them. No, incorrect. Lenore shares my perception.
Oh,
Or no, she doesn't. 34. She doesn't share my perception.
34. Well, she does notice a slight difference, but that's mostly because she naturally sees magical auras and weird stuff.
And shiny things are kind of her specialty. Got it. All right.
Yeah.
Lenore is
Look, to
looking
a
it
pos-
back up. Go ahead.
To a passing observer, probably not.
Okay. Lenore is. Wait, will it function? Will it function, dearie?
Function as in...
The
It'll
original
work.
key. Yes.
Yeah, no, it'll work.
All right. Wonderful.
It's a
You've
copy
done
of the key, down to the magical enchantments on it. It's like I said, though, it's only going to last 24 hours.
Yes. Now, your name was Aloe, correct?
Yeah, you say hello,
A
I say goodbye.
A pleasure to meet you, dear boy.
You
I,
say hello.
I just wanted to ensure you that I look forward to retaining your services potentially very often in the coming years. You know, I think this could be the
Alright.
beginning of a beautiful relationship. You know?
Well, this is the first time I've been somewhat propositioned by a bird, but I'm not against it.
I'm so glad to hear that. So many fools are close-minded. But
Oh,
you know
look.
what?
You live in Absalom long enough, you see it all.
So good to hear. Well, you know what? I might have some work for you of my own, depending on you know, what you charge for it. I have a lockbox that a friend of mine couldn't get open. So,
Still
You know?
working on that.
And Halcyon's
No,
like,
got
I'm
it.
right here!
No, you
No,
never got.
no,
You know,
I'm at
did
the
you get
roof.
the third one?
Pretty sure I did.
Did you ever open the third lockbox? I don't think you did you? I think you only got the first 2. Not sure.
only-
Anyway,
Only out of obstinance.
I don't know. Anyway, Lenore thanks him. We'll pay him right now out of her funds. How much do we owe him out of her funds?
I believe the disgust was
120 or 100 or something?
100 gold pieces, I
I
believe.
think we already gave him 20, yeah.
Okay, so 80 now. Or 100 now.
Well, job's done. Unless you need me for something else.
No, as in how much more do we owe you? Do we owe you 100 more or 80 to finish the deal?
Oh, 100.
100
Casting
more. Okay.
like this isn't cheap. That clay is... Oh.
All right. Gold pieces
Malleable.
it is. Done, Matt. 100 out of my personal stores.
Oh, good. Well, business concluded. Like I said, unless you need me to stick around for anything.
No, Mr. Aloe. We won't waste any more of your time. Thank you very much.
Huh.
And Lenore,
pack-
having said that, go
Yeah.
ahead. You finish first.
He packs up his kit, does a little tip of his hat, and he goes, "Well, come on." And he wanders off.
Hello. Over. All right, and Lenore will book it back to Halcyon.
All right.
Dropping a key into your palms. She says, "Get that back in there quickly."
Wonderful. Take these, and I pass her 6 infiltrator elixirs. These are for the Domina. They will aid her in her disguise.
Dearie, I'm coming with you. Just in case.
I'm going to be remaining in there.
Why?
This is my entrance point.
Well, are you sure you don't want company?
I'm going to be in here for hours, Lenore.
Yes, but there's cold in there.
It's cold in there.
Yes, and I'm sure Rose needs you for his performance.
He really doesn't. Oh, he really does.
He kind of does.
He really does.
All right, fine. What are you giving me? No, get back here, you little
Six
shit. What are you giving me?
infiltrator elixirs.
Okay, all right, fine. I'll take your polyjuice and go. Stay safe,
Well-
dear boy. Rosie would be devastated if you died in there, like an idiot.
Halcyon, where are you going to hide for literally hours?
Under the bed.
Under the bed.
Do you know how
In
many?
the safe.
Are you sure? Do you know how many sneezes you're gonna have to suppress and how many stealth checks you're gonna have to make?
I mean, only enough until he leaves for the day.
Hopefully, his female companion leaves with him.
Do I get to use my a thing now? Because this is where my heist starts. I am making my entrance to the building.
I mean,
Heist,
yeah, no,
heist.
this is your entry point, isn't it?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Well, position yourself under the bed.
Can I not at
Are
least
they
give
both
you?
asleep still?
They are both still asleep.
All right. I put the
This
key
is
back.
this is so creepy.
It really is, isn't it? Stealth check once again.
All right. There we go.
32, not bad.
32 isn't bad at all.
Ain't great. Sufficient.
They don't seem to stir.
Okay. Creeper.
Right,
Fucking
put the
creeper.
real key back in.
No. Fake key. Fake key goes back in.
Fake key goes back in.
Well, I don't know. I guess we have to switch. No, I think you're right. I think
No,
you're
we're
right. Never
keeping
mind.
the fake key.
We're keeping the fake key. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind then.
Okay, so just to be clear, players have the fake key.
We
Correct.
do,
Correct.
yes.
All right. Well, you replace it in the safe. There is something of a temptation with the coins there.
Oh, they're not gonna. They're going with me. They're just not going right now.
Not yet. We'll wait. It'll be fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
And-
I reset it again
Yep. And
and scuttle onto the bed.
it's like, yay. It's fine. Give me a perception check.
Do you have an
I hope-
extra dimensional piss bottle or something? Or
I hope they have sex right on top of you.
oh, wouldn't it be glorious?
Well,
The bed sags a little bit, and it just hits you in the back of the head. Every
Just,
thrust.
snuggle up. There we go.
just on top. All right. Well, we know how Halcyon do now. Well, with the 37, I can tell you a couple of things. First thing I can tell you is that from the positioning of the lady's high heels, it would probably get her in a position to be looking exactly where you are.
Okay.
So when she wakes up and goes to put on her shoes, she will probably see you. So you can shuffle them out of the way.
Is she gonna pick them up with her face or her hands?
Well, hands, but it's still kind of a case of, looking for the shoes that she left somewhere.
Oh, right, they got kicked off in the throes of
Under
passion
the bed.
under the bed.
Yes.
Okay, I misunderstood. Yep.
I'll have them. Yeah, I'll just put them
Elsewhere.
Yeah,
Mhm.
elsewhere. Visible on the floor next to the bed.
Yep. Yeah.
Not neatly arranged, but placed around.
Haphazardly.
Yeah, haphazardly. Natural
kind of-
looking.
There's a moment where you kind of position them both like side by side perfectly. And you're like,
Wait a
no,
minute.
Wait, that's not how it works.
Otherwise, that was the big thing that would probably screw this up for you. you do overhear a conversation as they start to stir,
Hmm.
and the mumbled insinuation from her is that you paid me for the night, not the morning.
Oh,
All
right.
I knew he was a cheap bastard.
it was that, or it was like, well, we best get up. Mother will be waiting. Like,
Oh god.
The f-
You do hear the padding of footsteps as Gage makes his way to the safe,
Of course you do.
opens it up,
Oh no,
pulls
he's
out
paying for more.
pulls out some coin.
yeah.
yeah, he
Bastard.
does. Yeah, he does.
Get fucked.
So, what is everyone else doing with the morning?
Nice.
we could just-
wait.
What?
Just to make sure.
Just
How
before
much
No,
money
we-
does he give us?
just,
No, you fucker.
just before we fade black
You're
on
such
that.
an asshole.
Just
How much
rob
money?
her afterwards.
If it helps, he didn't get it from the coin cases. He got it from a little pouch he has off to the side.
Okay.
His special horse dash.
Petty cash, you know.
Petty cash.
Yeah, petty cash for petty man.
He does seem like the kind of guy who might notch his bedpost.
Well. So, what are everyone else doing with their morning?
I just have this innate feeling that the boss is going to be late, and thus I can get to work a little bit late, right?
I mean,
It's your second day.
It's also his last day.
Third day, right?
third day.
I think I thought about this throughout the week. I think I have to keep working there for a little bit after the heist to not erase suspicion, right?
I mean,
Dude's
you're
gonna
not
be
wrong.
missing gold from his personal vault. It doesn't matter if you work there or not.
Yeah,
I don't know.
but
I think you could probably be protected by Star Watch. Like if they try to come after you, I don't know. It's up to you, bro.
I do get where you're coming from. The point is from
absolutely.
the Quintus.
Yeah.
And even if it's just for like a couple of extra days or a week or something like that.
And Boris and Trevor, they're good guys. Like
They
I can't
are.
leave them in the lurch. Not when it's busy.
You've been invited to their poker night and everything.
Oh,
Oh
I
my
gotta hang
God.
around for stuff.
That's
Poker night
that's
at a
definitely
casino.
worth an edge point. Come on, you got a poker night invite.
Or is it worth 2 edge points? One for Trevor,
lost-
one for Boris.
I lost a bet on poker night, so I had to go into the kitchens and ask you for a cake.
I will say, have an edge point, Halcyon,
Yes!
Oh, nice. Very good. Very good.
because you pulled that off pretty much perfectly.
Yeah. What do I get an edge point for?
Well, you get an edge point for the key / you have an entry point now.
Yeah, I've already got an edge point for the penthouse access, but I'll take an edge point for key.
Yeah.
Key smoothness.
Well, Quintus, is there anything specific you want to do with your workday?
I don't think so. I want to pester the head of security and go over what happens if someone's being overly rowdy or whatnot. If is there procedures in place if we get to the point that like we suspect someone's like have stolen something or something, and we can't just give them to Edgewatch, right? Like surely there's enough of us here that we would sort of handle our own the next day or something. Or I'm clearly like alluding to where the fuck's the lockup and how do we use it?
Well,
And I can.
he actually takes you to the lockdown area.
Okay, awesome.
Sorry about that. Yeah, he takes you to the lockdown area, and he goes, if anyone is too rowdy, you stick them in here.
I see.
And we call a token guard in the morning.
That makes sense. The token guard, are they really up to it?
Token.
We got them paid up.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Just heard sometimes that they're not great.
Look, they're good as long as they're paid.
It is the token guard that we were spreading rumors about, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, good. I'm glad that we're on the same.
So look, we completely understand, but once again, as long as you're paying them.
No, it makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, good. Just I'm nervous about tonight. I want to make sure that it goes well, and
Look, son, you're not going to be in the VIP area.
well, no, of course not.
If
I'm gonna
anyone,
be with the rabble rousers, who presumably are the people that would need to be locked up, right?
well, look. If anyone is causing too much of a fuss, this is a red carpet event, so take him out the back door, not the front.
Understood. Understood. And they hit how many stairs on the way out?
I mean, depends how annoyed you are with them, I guess.
Are you going to be in the VIP area this evening? Is this like are you a public-facing person at all, or are you going to be in here all night?
I will be a public-facing person of the.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. So if something goes really wrong and I need to see you, I guess
VIP area.
I can pop in and yep.
I'll be nursing a drink.
Oh, half your luck.
Ugh. Honestly, it's just gonna be an evening work for me.
And what is your drink of choice then?
Bourbon, usually.
Okay.
Usually, anyway. We'll see how tonight goes. We'll have a drink afterwards. But, you got work to do. Go. Go, go, go.
Yes, sir.
Beyond that, Quintus, most of your day revolves around. There's a couple of people who are trying to get into the casino early and then just kind of buzz around.
Not actually like hit any tables or anything.
Yeah, it's more along the lines of they want to go to the gala.
Yep.
But they don't have an invite, so it's kind of like, well, it's open during the day. We'll just kind of be here when it starts, yeah? But you know the procedure. Pretty much the place will be emptied.
Yep.
About 2 hours before the event, so it can be cleaned and readied. And then people with invites will be allowed in.
Makes sense.
So you have a good idea of how the security procedures are going to be going for the evening. Mostly it's just going to be a lot of people on high alert. The head of magical security for the casino will be there for the evening as well.
Okay.
God, you've got a lot of information from this job.
Right?
Rose.
Oui, monsieur.
What are you doing with the morning? Or afternoon?
Mostly helping the detective get ready and making sure her disguise is as good as it can possibly be.
Good idea.
Coaching her on mannerisms, things to avoid, social tics. Do you have any experience, detective, in masquerading as someone for a long time?
Not for a long time. We only did this once.
But you've been the queen before, then?
Yeah, yes. An afternoon.
Nice. Well, that's fairly good. Okay, did anything go wrong last time?
No, it was it was mostly her in the spotlight as me, and me being her away.
What?
Nod.
She was you doing an important function for you, and you were her not there. Is that correct? Okay, fair enough.
Oh no, I've gone cross-eyed.
All right.
Well, the way I figure it, this is just me doing the same thing.
Kind of and kind of not. Walk the room for me. There and back.
I walk the room.
Right.
Detective, give me a society check.
I don't wanna.
You're getting a +2 bonus for this, though.
I'm apparently crazy good at society.
Nice.
I mean,
Nice.
with 36, that's a critical success by level.
Hooray.
So, I will give you 2 edge points for that.
Oh, 2 edge points. Walk good.
So, first of all, and I mean this with love, you're not used to carrying nearly as much weight on your chest as your queen does. So, chest farther out, look like your back hurts constantly, because it does, honestly. Believe me, I've known large women.
Detective.
Hello.
He's making this comment, and under most circumstances this would be correct. But you know for a fact that as she is a dragon...
Got a lot more weight in the trunk.
Well, it's more along the lines of the wings actually help with the balance issues.
Sure. That's a thing
Wings.
that I think about when we're having
don't-
this conversation.
You
No,
don't
When
have
someone brings
wings.
it up.
sure.
You
Listen.
don't have wings, though, Matt. She doesn't have wings. We can't fake wings.
Listen,
I
you're
know.
correct, but she has tit balancing wings. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I
It's
don't
like a
know why
ballast.
I'm telling you this, but it feels like a voice inside me just wants you to know.
Okay, but
All
you don't
this-
have wings in this disguise. We
I
can't do
don't.
wings. No, so the point is useless. Thank you, voice in our heads, but she doesn't have wings in this disguise.
It's about the
This
posturing, but
entire
okay.
time, like Tenebrae has used Master's form, and just is perfect as a martyr.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not terrifying at all.
No.
Tenebrae, say something?
Yes, sir.
No. Say something. And I gesture to Marta.
Just put him on the spot. It's fine. It's fine.
Tenebrae pretending to do a Marta voice.
Some Shakespearean bullshit.
Your tits need work, love. No, that's still not right.
Marta is slender and elvish, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I thought so. All right,
Sorry, I'm
You
just
look
trying to
great.
get the voice down.
let's spruce you up.
I could slap your face right off. I could slap your face right off.
Nice.
I could slap your face right off. There, I've
Now
got
it-
it in one.
Now insult my mother and then me. You'll be ready to go.
You are an insult to your mother.
Wow.
I hope so. I endeavor to be. Actually, thank you. That's a massive compliment.
You're
All right,
welcome, sir.
you look fabulous. In fact, you look gorgeous. But take these, and I pass you over a couple of investigators' elixirs. They'll help round out the edges to the untrained eye, or to the trained eye, I guess I should say.
How
Yeah,
often
though.
should I take these?
1 each hour, non-addictive,
And
non-poisonous.
minutes.
1 every 10 minutes. We're only buying her an hour and a half. How many are there?
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, there are 12. You have 12 of them.
So we're buying her an
Oh.
hour and a half, basically.
2 hours, yeah.
Okay.
I'll just mix them with drinks.
Yes, that's
That's
literally what I
fine.
told you before I did it.
Perfect.
Okay. Can
This
we...
was a discussion from last episode.
Yeah. I just had forgotten the time framings. Okay. Well, you look good enough, and as long as you look exotic enough, so let's overdo the eyeshadow and make them look really reptilian. What kind of magic do I have that could help this out with? Because we need like a 40. We need something untouchably good.
You just make
I
sure you
would
still got
be
those spell immunities, right?
Illusionary
concerned
disguise.
About magic.
Hmm?
I
You'd be
would be
concerned about
concerned
magic?
about using magic in that place.
Well, yes, but no. Everyone will expect you to have magic on you because you'll be under the effects of true polymorph, no? Or whatever it is dragons use. I'm
Hmm.
not familiar. Everyone
Actually,
should
you make an excellent point there.
and if you
yeah.
weren't under the effects of some kind of magic, I feel like that would be far more suspicious.
You're correct.
I
Good
mean,
thinking.
if you want specifics, Arcana or Occult.
From which of
How do
us?
we need this? We all know that anyone of any noble blood uses real life magic filters instead of using Instagram filters.
Taking occultism, sure, why not? Not one.
Oh, well.
Get them
Um,
out now.
Detective. Yeah, Halcyon. Detective, I can inform you that the polymorph effect is known as a transmutation effect.
Ah, excellent.
Got
This
any of
will
those to
help-
stick on yourself?
Yeah.
Not in the least.
Shit.
It'll help regarding detect magic.
Oh god, I'll have to sound like her.
I got an abjuration effect to slap on you.
I'll have to sound like Matt sounding like her.
Oh god. Just Matt doing a really bad French accent. It's fine.
All right, as
That's
someone who
your
qualifies,
French?
I qualify as a master in terms of impersonate and disguise.
Yep.
So I can help you out a lot. So let's spend the afternoon coaching you on mannerisms, walk, anything that might go wrong, talking, small talk, everything like that. And then at some point, you're gonna have to get offended at me and be angry and affronted for some reason, right?
You just see Mata start warming up her hand.
Great. All right.
That's fun.
I got anything else to slap on you? I don't have anything that would help in this situation. At least
Well-
not. At least not transmutation wise. Transmutation isn't really in my arsenal.
Well, I think we will be fine, yes?
Oh god.
That was incredible. Yeah,
Wow.
absolutely.
Wow. All right. To conclude that particular thing, I'll need a deception check from one of you, and the other can aid.
How is your deception?
I'm a master at 20.
Nice. I'm gonna aid with performance.
Fucking...
Okay. Yours is a success. I'm a master, so my aid is +2. So it's a 30. We have access to a +1 disguise kit from Orlo.
+2.
+2, so 32.
And that accent was good,
Acce-
so I'm giving you another 2.
33. Hard success by level. Hard success by level. That's pretty good.
That's pretty
Not
good.
unassailable.
Is it worth re-rolling? Like, is it worth burning
Oh,
your...
well, hang on. Can either
Not
of
right
us
now.
have the original one? Can either of our rolls be the real one?
It was need to be declared beforehand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Okay, yeah.
I just
But
said something
this
'cause
is
mine's
just
a-
for now.
And
This
Mrs.
is fine.
Doubtfire.
I mean-
I mean,
All right. I like it. I think this is pretty good. It's not untouchable, but we might be able to layer some extra shit on
Yes,
there.
we will make it untouchable.
oh god. Well, you could have 2 edge points for, the disguise.
Nice. You don't have any yet, do you, Nick?
I mean, that depends. Is that 2 that weren't when you said good walking around? Do I now have 4 edge points?
No, just the 2.
Ah, bastard.
This is a preparation activity. You critically succeeded on it.
One of us got... Did you take the wizard edge point?
I believe I did, yes.
Okay. I'll get rid of that. And yeah, okay, that's my 2.
Actually, no, you didn't have any at the time, so you can have that one, because I've got 2.
Okay, but that'll give me 3.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm not
Okay.
doing much tonight. I'm back up.
Wizard edge point.
Very much
My-
back up.
My purpose today was to make sure Sam got in and out alive, and then to help you prepare, and I'm basically done for the heist. That's my whole job.
Nice.
Please make sure we get out of this heist alive.
I
Please
will.
have that as your third thing.
Sorry, my bad. Anything you need me for during the night, should you require assistance, feel free to claim acquaintance.
Yes, I will do that.
Oh god. I have regrets. Well,
Okay.
regarding Halcyon, you've done half the job.
You mean get it? What do you mean?
I mean,
He's in. He's not out yet.
Yes.
the getting out is going to be easy, I think.
All right.
Well then, speaking of Halcyon,
Me.
eventually, Gage and his lover will get dressed. She'll leave first, of course, after taking him a couple of extra coins for her efforts.
I like to imagine that is because he is a lazy sack of shit, and when you say her efforts, you really do mean her efforts.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah. No, that's good. I like that.
lines and veils. But yeah, they both get dressed. She leaves first. He spends a lot of extra time getting ready this morning, though.
Wow.
With the gala and everything else going on, he's obviously putting in the extra effort, Halcyon. And you can smell the cologne from his bathroom.
Ooh.
It is it's not bad, it's high quality, but he is overusing it ever so slightly.
Can I tell what it's alchemically comprised of?
Oh.
Or is it a magical cologne?
It's mostly a musk.
Like a
Do I need to
fungal
go into
musk
details for that?
Or...
Ack speak musk.
Oh, God. I feel that would be a bad idea at Absalom.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he doesn't go outside with it. It's an inside only cologne.
He doesn't go outside anyways.
Yeah.
Smells like
that's
KFC.
true.
Oh god. It's a nice cologne, but like I said, he's probably overusing it a little bit too much. But eventually, he will leave, taking the key with him.
Brilliant.
None the wiser.
None the wiser.
Excellent.
Not that you're aware of, anyway.
Okay. I'm going to... Roughly, what time is it?
You'd think it's about a little bit past midday at this point.
Midday. The gala's not set for evening, though, is it?
Around 7 o'clock. From what you overheard, he's going down to do like a final tour of the casino before everyone gets kind of kicked out so they can close down. He's kind of making final preparations and discussing things with, his, people in charge.
All right, I'm going to take an hour break from out under the bed.
Oh god, crack.
Yeah. Or yeah. Rough, yeah. We'll say an hour break. And then just in case, be prepared so that to go back underneath, so that in case he comes back upstairs for mid-afternoon snack or something. I don't know.
That's fair enough.
But be ready so that when it is go time for the gala, I grab the coin and go.
All right. Did you want to do any extra investigations of his penthouse while you're kind of doing a stretchy stretch?
No. 'Cause
No.
that's a bait.
How's that a bait?
You know, just leave the secure room that no one except Gage is ever going to go into.
I mean, there's
Hey,
the
look,
bathroom, there's the
Bunch of
closet.
people that look out at
Okay.
you.
Fucking rogues and their paranoia. Okay.
Yes.
So, does anyone else want to do any preparations? This is your last opportunity before the gala.
I would like to put shades on and say, "Son of a bitch, I'm in."
Yes?
Wilson!
Who are you saying that to?
The universe at large.
The Dark Void.
Mm-hmm.
The stars all
Wearing-
aligned to just
wearing-
give you a thumbs up.
Finger
The Dark
guns.
Void wearing a khaki hat.
Yep.
God.
No, I have nothing further to do.
All right. And everyone else is good and done?
Hell yeah.
Any last minute purchases that need to be done?
I do not have present purchases.
All right. Well, Quintus.
Yep.
From your angle,
Yep.
as the time comes to shut the casino,
Mhm.
You'll be assisting with escorting people off the premises.
Oh, I'm good at that.
They'll be given like the last drinks, of course, and finish up your hands and everything else like that.
Yep.
But the security team is very efficient in this, and it is kind of startling to see. Era, the security head, is very efficient in his training by the looks of it. Everyone knows
really?
everyone knows what they're doing, and they act less like a security and more like a private military unit.
Yeah, okay.
Just efficiently getting everyone out the door.
Yep.
And as soon as the doors are locked, the cleaning crew gets ready. There is only about a half dozen people doing the actual cleaning. Everything else is being performed by some of the staff members who have some magic at hand.
Yeah, I basically want to find the magic security dude and try and loosely keep an eye on him and see what he's up to during this like preparation time.
Give me a perception check.
Sure.
You're having a bit of a look for him.
Ooh. I got an 18.
You have a bit of a look around as subtly as you can. You don't find him until he's back on the main floor.
Yep.
And by the looks of it, he's just making sure that all the lights are working. The fountain is a more friendly blue color as opposed to its usual golden sheen.
Nice. Good idea. That was
off-putting.
Repugnant? Yeah, off-putting. Good word.
He's also making sure that various illusions around the place are functioning and ready. By the looks of it, they are going for very much a cloud motif. They're doing the whole Hogwarts Hall thing, where the ceiling is changing from its usual plain shape and colors to what looks like a blue sky with clouds flowing overhead.
Brilliant.
Other than that, eventually all the staff are lined up, including security, and Gage walks down the entire line,
Oh.
basically just picking at people's uniforms, making sure everyone is absolutely perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that needs fixing, Paizo comes aside and kind of does a quick conjuring and fixes any loose threads or anything like that.
Wow. All right. Serious.
But after he's done his checks, he goes, well, some of you have been here for a couple of years, so you know how this usually goes when we have an event like this, but this is a gala for the Radiant Festival. This will happen only once in a lifetime, at least for us of our normal lifespans. Now, that means I want this to go absolutely perfect. Not have a single foot out of place. Security, I need to make sure that if anyone gets too drunk, they get escorted. If they're a VIP, then they are handled appropriately, and perhaps given something to take the edge off their drunkenness. Likewise, bartending staff, do not be afraid to cut people off from the drinks. Croupiers, likewise, we don't want any incidents of people too angry because the house is winning too much. Now, Token Guard will be nearby if anything goes truly wrong, but otherwise I want this handled as in-house as possible. As soon as those doors are open, no one leaves the premises. Am I understood? And there's kind of the yeses and
You can-
understoods from people.
Count on us.
Very good. Now, remember, we are handling a lot of VIPs. There are going to be members of both the High Council and the Low Council here this evening. And we may be getting visited by the Queen of Shadow Absalom. So, big smiles, happy faces, and do a good job. And with that, he just kind of walks away, escorted by his guards.
Okay.
And you're all leave to get ready for the evening. Now, where are people situated? This is mostly for the detective and Rose, as the gala begins their preparations.
I arrive as early as is feasible.
Yep.
And my outfit is full kabuki theater.
Oh god. Yeah,
Pantomime mask, all of the good shit. Overdone, I would say. Not tastefully, just plain overdone.
Not tastefully.
At all.
Me and Tenebrae would have rented a carriage for the evening to take us there. And we'll be getting changed within said carriage.
What little change do you have to do after being coached for the afternoon?
Mm.
Mostly just the freshening up, I'd imagine.
Exactly. Finishing touches.
Alright. Well, Rose, the entrance for the entertainment for the evening will of course be through the back. Through the staff entrance. Yeah, I positioned you near the back door, so you can start getting ready. Like I said, though, your slot isn't until 9:30.
Okay, well then I will mingle.
You're given a slight brief where it's kind of a case of no shows off stage, but you know you are representing the casino, even if it is just for the evening.
Mm-hmm.
So best behavior, that kind of thing. No bothering the guests too much, no shilling. You know how it works. Advertise yourself, but don't be an ass. But Marto, detective, you'll be arriving with the rest of the guests. And there is something of a lineup. Various carriages representing different groups. Some of these you don't even recognize. There's one that seems to be floating, just kind of by itself. No wheels of its own, just kind of sitting there being dragged by what looks like griffins.
Floating carriage. What a time to be alive.
Right? One of the carriages does stand out to you. rather aggressively.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently Roger's carriage is in the procession.
Why?
Nice. Is it like a garbage truck? Like,
No, look, garbage truck is the wrong comparison. Probably better for an ice cream truck.
like a creepy ice cream truck?
It looks good, but it
Okay.
still looks out of place.
Yeah, okay.
Like it's a if this was a procession of limousines,
Mm-hmm.
this is the ice cream truck.
Right. In a literal sense. Okay, it's a bit too jovial.
And there's a general muttering you can even hear from like the foot traffic and everything else, where it's just like, oh dear God,
Did I get
who is
placed?
that?
Did I get placed on the front door?
You are getting placed on the front door because they want extra security and they don't quite trust you enough to be in the VIP section.
That's cool. Can you drag me up to the front door, please?
Yep, because I don't think they'll let you go through the
I
door.
am locked in the basement.
Oh yeah. Apparently
right
there's
where I want you.
apparently there is a module you can get that automatically does stairs and things. But I felt that was excessive.
Yeah, a little bit.
Alright. Detective. I need either a perception check or a society check from you.
Ooh, which one's better? 70. They're both the same. I'll go society. 23.
23? Oh wow. Andrew really does not like you tonight, does it?
Nah.
It's kind of been up and down. You do recognize a couple of the people as they're getting out of their carriages.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly by vague associations. One of them you absolutely recognize as Jeremy Hoff from the House of the Plains.
Where I have never been.
Ah, that's right. You weren't there for that, were you?
No.
Well, you do recognize him for some of your connections through the Grey Cloaks.
Fantastic.
Likewise,
Oh, the Hoff is here. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
he is absolutely here. Viscarian is also here, your dear Reginald.
Oh, Reggie.
He gets out in a more circumspect marriage. Not as
Circumspect?
overdone. Thank
Is that what
you.
meant?
I can do words. Words are fine. Other than that, you do recognize a couple of people vaguely as members of the high and low councils. So when Gage was saying this was going to be a VIP event, he wasn't joking.
Well, of course I'm here.
Well,
Wow.
and consider your positioning, you eventually pull up to the front of the casino. Now, how much of a showy entrance do you want to make?
Not a big one, to be honest.
Mhm.
Just sort of keep things in the shadows.
Yep.
Yeah, very good.
Have
yep.
Marta Bray get out first and
Marta Bray, I love it.
Marta
Oh,
Bray.
God.
Fuck. Brilliant.
basically act sort of subservient to me as I step out of the carriage.
Yep. They do have a herald. Or a caller. I can't remember the proper term for it.
A herald here.
Yeah.
Mm.
Who is announcing people as they enter the casino.
Wonderful.
Tenebrae is familiar with this exchange, so do you want to be announced as the queen?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Well, the announcement rings out and everyone in the main floor hears it as the herald calls out. And now, Queen Aganixia, Lady of the Ebon Scales, Queen of Shadow Absalom. And there's a kind of a stillness that falls over the casino as you enter. Like there's various gasps and things that have happened for others, but as you enter, there's an absolute sense of foreboding. It kind of flows through the place before it kind of fades and everything goes back to normal.
I have that like really super obvious fake tacked on smile as I like wave at a few people, and just between my teeth you can hear, "We just call it Absalom."
Perfect.
The herald's just like, oh, my apologies, my queen. Would you like me to re-announce you?
No, it's fine.
Otherwise, you are escorted up to the VIP area because they don't want you mingling with the plebs.
I immediately have Martabre bring me some drinks and start the night off with some potions.
Just get right on it.
Yeah.
Well, with that, the gala has officially begun. Now, this is officially the infiltration section. You're currently at 5 awareness points out of 40.
Okay.
Ooh.
So we're at the point that like the front doors have been shut, all the guests are here, that sort of thing.
And there does seem to be a general case of people are waiting for something to happen.
Yeah.
But hoping it doesn't. You did a lot of really good preparations, but it wasn't completely flawless, which is fine.
Yeah.
The awareness points will go up slowly during the night, just naturally, just as generally things continue on and security gets more and more on edge. Quintus, you will be pretty much front and center for anything that really spikes out of control.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But otherwise, there'll
basically, I just want to keep an eye on where is it Erder?
Yep, Era.
Erder, yeah, the head of security. If he looks like he's not socializing well, I'll bring him a bourbon, and tell him that everything's fine, so that he can calm down a bit. And if they're about, I'll try and loosely keep an eye on the magic security. Just to keep loose tabs on where they are. And basically just wait for Halcyon to do something to warrant getting thrown in lockup, I guess.
Fair enough. Well, I will tell you, the Mazer, our head of magical security, he does seem extra on edge. You hear general scuttlebutt from the other employees that he was pulled aside by Gage a little bit earlier, and there was a bit of a heated conversation.
Right.
And he's pretty much rolling around with 4 of his personal guard that are trained for magical security.
Right.
And they're pretty much in the constant process of just looking everyone over. You're familiar enough with magic at this point that you know when cantrips are being almost constantly cast.
Yep.
So they're absolutely looking for something. They're not quite sure what yet, though. Now, Rose. You're generally mingling.
Actually, I'm kind of just generally like sitting to one side, kind of just people watching. I look weird enough. I'm kind of just waiting for anybody to approach me if they want to. I look weird enough that I doubt anyone's coming up to like be too friendly. If you know what I mean.
Well,
I've definitely gone for weirdness in my look.
And look, there's a lot of people who kind of look you over, go performer, and then move on.
Good. That's the idea. Try hard performer. Someone trying for a big break.
I mean, a lot of this evening is like a pissing contest, right? Like, no one wants to approach anyone else because they want to be important enough to be approached.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And particularly if you've ever spent any time in performance circles, it's a case of there can be a similar sense amongst them. Like Rose, you absolutely see some of the big name singers for Absalom. There's like an opera singer or two who you know that this is kind of pitching a bit below their pay grade.
Yeah, but it's a place to be seen. I understand.
Yeah.
Considering the event and everything going on.
They're effectively doing it for recognition. At a level that should be far beyond doing it for recognition.
Well, opera singers are not wanting for money, especially at this point. one person does actually approach you, though, Rose.
Okay. Hello.
Why, hello there. I couldn't help but notice
Greetings.
your eccentric sense of dress.
Bonjour, monsieur. How are you this evening?
I'm fantastic. I'm here. This is a gala. This is beautiful. This is amazing.
It is. It's wonderful. Might I have your appellation?
Appellation?
Name.
Oh, Vita. Vita
A
Korsek.
Vita Krosek?
Korsek, yes.
Krosek. Is this anyone I have heard of?
Society check.
Ooh. Lenore in my ear.
Yep.
Rolls particle.
Oh.
Again, quite well done, but not perfectly well done. Lenore is going to voice whatever you say next.
Oh, okay.
With a slight issue, Lenore, the bird on my shoulder speaks, and I move my mouth ever so slightly, only enough that a good perception check could catch it.
Well, Lenore knows because she's a bird. This is the owner of the Silk Castle.
The Silk Castle, is that a bondage place? That is a bondage place IRL, by the way. That's in that's in someone's book. That I
just
don't
as an
remember.
aside. But no,
Okay.
It's a kite shop.
The kite shop.
It's it's a very well-known kite shop in Absalom, and people travel from all around to visit it. In particular, Vita himself is known for hosting and judging various kite fighting competitions.
Okay.
Kite fighting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never seen kite fights? They're fucking
No.
awesome.
Shit's
Yeah,
intense.
they razor wire, so you fly with razor wire, and the entire purpose is to try and get beneath your opponent's kite and cut their string. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's really genuinely cool, all nerdery aside.
But he also has something of a eccentric reputation.
Oh, nice. We get along well then.
He wants to fly.
Does he?
Of course.
Not magically, no,
No,
because
he
that's a
wants-
shortcut.
Yeah, he wants to build a kite big enough that he can ride.
More that he can fly with.
Yeah.
But no, he goes, oh, yes, no, that's me. Hello.
Wonderful to make your acquaintance, sir.
Oh, wait. He grabs the clasps on his cloak and pulls them tight,
Mm-hmm.
and it just straightens out into a giant set of, like, kite-like wings.
Vestigial wings.
Mm-hmm.
I like this fellow already.
He goes, behold, I am the kite master.
Wonderful work. Does
Nice.
it work?
Yes.
Totally offer to push him off a building.
I think not.
There needs to be enough of a updraft. But yes, no, it works. This isn't my flying kite. This is
you're not quite high like a kite just yet.
It's his
Oh,
sailing
no.
kite.
Oh no, not yet. But he kind of looks up into the sky and he's like, "The night is still young."
The night is still young, yes, sir. Well, I'm just waiting around. I'm on the lower stage tonight. By the way, my appellation is Rose Haflet, by the way, at your service. Wonderful to make your acquaintance.
So, what do you do for performances?
I'm doing a puppetry set tonight, will be my specialty. So, I'm trained classically as a singer, but I'm interested in trying to expand my avenues of learning, yes?
Ah, so you're kind of spreading your wings, so to speak.
Exactement. Quite right.
Very good.
Have you well, you're a ventriloquist and a singer.
I am.
Have you considered flight?
Flight?
It's quite a performance.
I've been told I need to keep my feet on the ground more often and my head out of the clouds, so honestly that seems counterproductive.
Well, you could be the first singing and ventriloquy kite man flyer.
I could, yes, sir, but to be quite honest, my friends already find me a bit odd.
Pshaw.
Was there any reasons that you were advocating so tonight?
Oh, I think everyone would be better if they... Don't
Well,
you?
I'm not going to disagree with you. At least not in so many words.
Well, I was mostly back here to put down a sign-off. So I should probably do that. It was a
What are
pleasure.
we bidding on, monsieur?
Oh, I'm not sure. It's just if you're a guest here, that's kind of expected to put some money down on the side option.
Ah, yes, those terrible mermaid figurines that, people only take home, for show, and then they show up here next year again. Those things are
Wow.
terrible.
It's a case of why would you get something like a mermaid when you could get a bird?
Quite right. Quite right. I have a friend named Lenore who I think you might be quite a fan of. Perhaps we'll have to be introduced to each other at a later time, yes?
Perhaps indeed. Well, depending on how your performance goes, anyway.
Well,
Hey,
quite
you
right.
better make it worth talking to you again.
Quite right. Well said.
Well, we don't want to see you getting run out by tomatoes and all sorts of other rotting vegetables,
I
would you?
very much doubt that would be an issue for me. I'm sure I will send you flying with my performance. Hang on, I'll workshop that. No, give me a moment. Come back to me later, yes?
Well, he taps his nose and goes, I better get flying myself.
An excellent idea.
Brilliant.
He wanders off. Now,
Thank God. That fellow was crazy.
we will jump to Halcyon now.
I mean,
Brilliant.
stuff's about to get involved. Do we want to head to our bio break?
I was also about to suggest that, unless
Yeah.
you want
Hopefully
to do
we're
something,
finishing the
Halcyon.
heist tonight.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
no,
maybe.
we're going to be finishing the heist tonight.
Maybe.
It's going to be stuff's going to be happening.
We'll see how things go. Well, we'll go to a bio break then. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to do a short break, 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, just so we can get a drink. Everyone can stretch and settle and everything else like that, so we can get in and get at least, hopefully get the heist done, but most of it done. Otherwise, I'm probably going to run a short little commercial break. You can mute that, ignore it, whatever. But otherwise, we will see you back here in about 10 minutes.
Woo.
And we're back! Back from a little bit of a break. Everyone's a little bit more hydrated as I take a swig. Now, we're still waiting for Sam to get back, but Mata, you're up in the VIP area.
Oh, yeah.
And there is a lot of mingling going on.
Fucking mingling.
People are already getting into the drinks. The table is already being set up. It's currently full though.
Mm-hmm.
The gambling table, or
yes, the game.
Yeah, yep.
And a couple of private groups have already made their way to the private sessions. But what are you doing?
Well, it would be absolutely beneath me to approach people.
Yeah, right.
So I will find like kind of probably just like one of the more central locations to sit at.
Yep.
And if I need anything like brought to me or whatever, Tenebrae will be doing that.
Tenebrae or Mata?
Martebrae.
Martebrae.
Which I already love, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's in the process of Tenebrae bringing you one of your drinks into like the first half hour of things. When you're approached by an elven woman, long blonde hair. What's wrong? Long blonde
Nothing.
hair. The general design of her gown, it seems to be very reminiscent of nature. But she comes up to you and goes, Queen, Onyxia, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Which makes me happy.
So I panic with a 36 in society.
Oh, perfect.
Very nice. Critical success by level.
Yeah.
You can tell that there's a clear hint of familiarity by romance. How does that make you feel?
She's also wearing a name tag.
No, you recognize this as Jeremiah Plumdod. She's on the High Council.
Of Absalom?
Yep.
Okay.
She answers to Primarch. She is known as a savvy businesswoman and a little bit of an arborist. She came up through the Petals District before taking her position on the High Council.
Ah, yes. Jeremiah, was it? How are your trees?
Oh, the trees go well. But must have been a century or two since last we met.
A century or two.
Well, you know how time flies. Yes?
Yes, no, time does in fact fly. I'm surprised to see you here.
Play Marta, play Marta, play Marta.
Oh, it is my new Domina. She has kindly offered me a invitation to this wonderful establishment.
She kind of gestures to see.
Oh, of course.
My queen. Well, Your Highness. Doesn't this seem a little bit below you? Like, I have to be here. This is when the Gala's festival, but she kind of looks around the room. She's like, you're the most royal person here.
I am usually the most royal person anywhere.
Good response. Oh no, just this is a surprise. Dog. Is there anything that I should be concerned about?
I look around very conspiratorially.
Yep, deception check.
Oh no, like making a show of it.
Yeah. So performance then?
Yeah. Sure. 9. And then lean in very close to her and say,
Yep.
I am looking for, how do you say in Light Absalom? A bit of fun?
She leans. Well, I mean, is any place for fun? It's a casino, so I'm told.
Oh, yes. I want... You will understand this. I once had a fling with a human, and I figured I could wait out the 80 years or so.
Jesus.
It has been such a long time since they passed on. I figured it would be a bit of fun to see what else swims in the waters.
Well,
That's Aboleth's from the
Wow.
I didn't even have to say it. This is perfect.
Have I ever told you about my previous fling? Would you like to hear? Is that an appropriate story?
Well, she gestures for the bartender to bring her a couple of drinks. We are old friends.
Of course. Well, as you know, I'm sure you have done such a thing before. It is fun to find one and then share a lifetime together for them. What I didn't expect, though, was the end. You know? He was cared for, of course, although he eventually died in hospital. I remember visiting him, how he begged me to end it, to make the pain go away.
Jeez.
I could barely bring myself to do it. But after what seemed like hours, I finally relented, and he passed most peacefully. But to this day, I still wonder, was it the pain talking? Was it the medicines? Was it the man in the bed next to him? You see, next to him was Lars Vanderkamp, the meanest ventriloquist on the entire Shadow Plane. Sometimes I can still hear his voice in the wind. Look behind you, his lips are moving.
Well, that story did take a couple of strange turns.
I am the queen of an entire plane. Strange turns is what I do, yes?
No, that is indeed true. I must admit, I interned one of my ex-husbands within the Park District. I pass by him in the street every now and again. He's still up and...
It gets easier.
Oh, I'm sure. Apparently he's enjoying life as it ends, so who am I to judge?
Oh, wonderful. Tell me, do you know anyone around here that is, let's say, rich and powerful for that sort of a thing?
Which sort of a thing?
The bedding them part.
Oh. Well, as she has a bit of a look around. Are you just after a bit of fun for the night, or?
Oh, I'd say another 80 years. Give
Well,
or take.
I don't think he'll be interested in anything long term, but she points out probably 30s, 40s, mostly a shaved head, but he's just kind of got the very short, very tight mohawk going down.
Mm-hmm.
And he has the mutton chops and the beard. That is the venture captain for the Grand Lodge of Absalom.
Oh.
He answers directly to the leadership of the Pathfinders.
And what is his name, dear?
Ambrose Falson. He's talented, but don't hold that against him.
Never would. Well, I might, how you say, hit him up.
Well, he's always after new experiences and new adventures, so I'm sure that'll go fine.
Wonderful, darling. Thank you so much. If we ever meet again, it would be best if we do not talk about this, of course.
Of course. Before you leave, though, have you put any money down on the silent auction?
Oh, I was not informed of such a thing. Where do I put my money down?
The main hall.
Oh,
Downstairs, I believe.
down with all the... Well, I will get my domino on that right away.
Well, I was going to suggest I set an assistant to do it, so...
Wonderful. Wonderful idea.
Power play. Send her to do it.
Nick, considering you changed 100 gold for chips the other day, do you want to? Are you allowed to just like give that 100 gold towards? You know what I mean? Unless you change them back.
You can if you want to.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright. That will get you past this obstacle. Alright. Who wants to go next? Quintus?
I just saw a guy walk up to this fountain. He looked in the fountain, and then he flicked an entire platinum piece into the fountain.
Oh my god.
What the hell? There were like 2 women watching him, and he made it very clear that they could see, but still, it was shocking.
Yeah, no, then look, the guy had plenty of more platinum in his pouch as well.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a society check for him, actually.
Yes, please. Society.
Rollers. Good rollers. We are not
dear. I have
good rollers.
I have no idea who that is with a 17, I suspect.
Oh, look. He looks well-to-do.
Uh-huh.
Red and gold suit. Thinning red hair, otherwise. He's just another guest.
Yep. He's not misbehaving.
No, he's just flexing a little.
Yep, that's fine.
But he makes his way quickly. Section.
Brilliant.
But, Quintus, it is as you're making your rounds, that you do start to get, not accosted, but a couple of the, people who made it on the guest list, but probably aren't necessarily VIP as much.
Well, they're down here, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're kind of bothering you.
Bothering me how?
Like, there's 3 or 4 of them, and it
Mhm.
takes about an hour for you to start noticing this, but they keep coming up to you and asking just dumb questions like, where's the bathroom? Where can a guy get a drink around here? When do you get off? Can I help you?
Curious. What's my read on them now that I'm aware? Are they like friends? Are they interacting with each other?
More or less. Give me a perception check.
Go.
Oh dear God.
20. I might re-roll that.
Do
Can I
you
be
want
on the
to?
lookout? Can I catch him on this one since I'm not doing anything except mingling?
Ooh. Give me a perception check.
Thank you.
This is kind of a group thing, and you're in reasonably the same area.
That's Lenore, who's on my shoulder, and that's me.
Ugh.
That's
Oh
okay.
wow.
Lenore's gonna pick up the slack. This is why we have familiars.
Yeah.
Rose, I will mention that Vita appears to be having a look around for the highest point that he can reach.
Vita, who's Vita again? Oh, that's the guy who had the bird suit on. Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, that's worrying.
But no, Lenore informs you, kind of points over in Quintus's direction. Apparently a couple of the guests have had a little bit too much to drink already.
Oh, okay.
They're not being, they haven't tipped over that point where you could easily throw them out, but they're at that annoying drunk stage.
I'm going to go find the head of security is in the VIP area.
Yep.
Head of performances?
You're friends with the bartender, are you?
I am. Thank you. Perfect. I'm gonna go over to Michael.
Yep.
Michael, my friend, how are you this evening?
He finishes pouring a couple of drinks out and goes,
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, no, things are going good.
Wonderful. That lovely looking fellow over there, the big strapping lad, he's getting harassed, and I'm not sure I've seen him before. Should someone know about that?
Oh, that's Quintus. He's one of our new security guys.
That's
He looks
Septus, one of our new
Septus.
security guards.
A little out of his depth.
Michael has a bit of a look over, and yeah, the two of you kind of watch for a couple of minutes and see what's going on. And Michael kind of looks at the table and goes, "Ah, I see what's going on."
He seems far too nice to do anything about it without provocation, but, I mean, they should probably go, right? It's not that kind of party.
I mean, look, we'll cut them off. And if they have any arguments about that, that's a reason to throw them out.
Nice. Let me know if you need any help with that. I could be quite persuasive when again, looking a little bit too full of myself, always the overeager, eager to please.
Yeah.
But endearing, endearing, trying to be, just a kid making his way in the world. All right. Any other way I can help Quintus out? Can I draw their attention off? Can I?
If you want to. Diplomacy.
Not really supposed to. Not really supposed to, am I? I've been told no side gigs, right?
Well, you've been told you're allowed to advertise yourself, but don't be nauseous about it.
Okay, well then I will go draw their performance with a small puppetry fight, as in the two puppets clashing with each other.
Well, you know what to do.
I do. This is my favorite part of the whole session. Actually, this is this is my least favorite part of the whole session. Oh, that's okay. This is why I have the instrument.
Yep. That's your
better.
reroll. 41. Holy shit.
Nice.
Well, with the 41.
Why did I reroll that? 27's a success.
Yeah, but now this is a critical success, isn't it?
True.
So, how does this performance go down? You said puppet fight?
Yeah, just the two of them kind of dancing around with each other. I
Some
toss a couple
classic Punch and Judy.
Yeah.
Sketch.
Well, what happens is I toss a couple of ribbons into the air, and to the untrained eye, the ribbons look like they cut in midair by the crow as her wings move on, like as she's perched on my hand, and by the puppet as his fists move. But anyone who is looking closely would notice that the rags were already torn in half before I threw them and just very loosely stitched together, and just tossing them hard enough was enough to separate them. And so and with a sort of percussionistic accompaniment with my click-clacky shoes.
Click-clacky shoes.
Clacky shoes. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
It's just kind of done that, and I just kind of draw them off of him as best I can. Kind of
Well,
get
you
there
do manage to
intentionally.
do it. You get the feeling they had some sort of game going on to see who could bother the security the most.
Oh, you fuckers! I thought that might be it. Actually, I thought they were plants designed to test you on your first big night.
No,
I
just
read it totally wrong. Just assholes.
they seem to be just having this floating bet as to who could bother security the most without getting a reaction.
Of course.
And Quintus being something of a cupcake
Most of the time, yes.
most of the time, yeah. Unless there's animated statues involved. But no, congratulations, you got past that obstacle.
Nice.
Yeah, Quintus is
No hero point earned.
completely oblivious to that obstacle.
Well, I assume you quite like the puppet show.
I saw it as I was walking around. I probably couldn't stop and enjoy it in
Yes,
its
yes, of course.
entirety,
That's
but
fair.
I gave you a knowing nod.
Yes.
Yeah.
I tried to pointedly ignore it, but I preened. And so did Lenore.
Yep.
That does sound like her.
Approval means a lot.
Well, Halcyon. You there, Sam?
Me.
Yeah. What you doing?
Right.
You're in the penthouse.
I am.
You can hear the gala going on downstairs.
Right.
The time has come.
Time to go.
Time has come.
First things first.
Mhm.
I make sure that I am in my gala outfit,
Yep.
just in case my invisibility does wear off ever. Still have an outfit on, which is basically, if you can picture it, very much akin to a red mage's outfit from Final Fantasy and their spin-offs. So
Okay.
red, swishy, flowy,
Yep.
poofy.
Ostentatious hat.
Yep.
Slightly
and a cool
pointed.
badass sword.
Yeah.
Except that I've got a cane.
Which is still a badass sword. Alright. So, what you doing?
And then we get the vault.
Getting his safe first or going straight to the vault?
We're going to a safe first.
Okay. Well, look, you know this by heart pretty much now. You could probably do it blindfolded, but you don't want to make mistakes.
Click, clap,
So-
click, clap.
You open the safe, and sure enough, there's these little petty cash patch off to one side, and then the 3 wooden cases.
Wonderful. Wooden case, please.
Easy
Actually,
done.
you know what? Just the contents.
Just the contents, leave the boxes.
Oh, lovely.
All right,
Yeah.
good man. There are a couple of other documents in there.
Oh. Has Marta told me about Reginald at all?
Yes, no, I believe last week she informed you that she had hadn't made a deal, but had made contact, and there was much chastising for going into what could be the dragon's den, so to speak.
Do I know that he's in attendance to the party? Did she give us that information?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, she did inform you that he had been invited, and presumably he'd be going.
I take one case with its
Okay.
contents, and I take the contents of the other 2.
Wait,
Okay.
you leave. Wait, hang on.
So
How
you
much are
leave
you taking
2
out
boxes. You
I'm
take all
taking
the
the-
money.
Yeah, I'm taking all of the money, but
Uh-huh.
keep leaving 2 of the cases. How much money's in the pouch?
Oh, look.
It's 3,000 gold all up, was what Matt said in the cases.
In the cases.
750 a pop, 750 a pop, or 75p a pop. 4
Um,
cases,
It was
right?
3,000 gold.
Yeah.
3,000 gold.
As for the pouch, it's about 57 gold pieces. There's a couple of platinum in there as well, but it seems feels like it's been lightened since this morning.
He might have taken some with him to gamble himself. All right, so you're taking
Yeah.
all 3,000 gold.
And
Okay.
one in the case.
How are you transporting it? Oh no, it's in platinum. It's in platinum,
Yeah.
so it's not that heavy. Okay.
I mean,
It's not
I'd say
too
you-
bad. It's still 3 kilos worth of. Oh yeah, I guess
It's
that's
still
not...
pretty heavy. It's heavy, but it's not 3,000 gold heavy.
Yeah.
it'd be like one bulk. At the most.
which I can manage still.
Yep.
Because I don't have any of my potions on me.
No, you give them all away.
Okay,
Feeling a bit naked?
Really, I am. I have the most essential things on me,
Yeah.
but
All right, brother.
So,
What you
leaving the
doing?
penthouse?
time to reset the scene there.
Mm-hmm.
Time to go.
Before he goes, is fingerprinting a thing?
Wearing gloves, my dude.
Okay, you are wearing gloves. All right.
I'm a professional.
He's...
Yeah, I don't know.
No, it's a fair question, but yeah. I imagine you pretty much get around everywhere in gloves.
Oh yeah, as Halcyon, most definitely.
Hmm.
As Elias, I mean only during work because sanitary. All right.
Well, I'm going to shuffle you around.
Would you like a stealth check, or can I just edge point my way into this?
Well, edge point's only if you fail a check.
Oh,
But
wonderful. Okay.
you come down the stairs, and you're pretty sure you're hearing noises from the doors, or from beyond the doors. This is when I will need the stealth check from you, though.
Wonderful. As I come down the stairs, I down my Quicksilver elixirs, I believe, is the one I'm wanting.
Mm-hmm.
Quicksilver. Q. Just have to scroll to it. Get the details. My elixir. My brain works.
Your brain's working?
Trying to.
But yeah,
Trying so hard.
stealth check when you're ready.
Trying to find what my item bonus is from the elixir.
Well,
Yeah, Quicksilver muted. That's what I'm looking for.
+2, I believe?
It is no. Sadly, it is a. Wait, no, it is moderate. Yeah, +2, and I get a 10-foot speed bonus.
Well, that might actually be useful.
Yeah. So let's make that stealth roll. Hit 'em.
Do good.
37.
37.
Hmm?
All right. Well, you can open the door in front of you if you like.
Is it locked?
It is not locked.
Okay. Trapped.
Someone's paranoid.
Yeah.
Not paranoid if you're right, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Perception check.
Perception check. +1 for traps.
There
27.
is an alarm spell that has
Okay.
been cast on the door.
Oh, can we? I talked about it multiple times. Can we retcon that? He's supposed to be immune to the effects of alarm and detect magic for the day.
I was already
Oh, it
assuming
lasts
that.
a day?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it only
No.
lasts a few hours.
No, it lasts 24 hours.
I already
Oh.
assumed that you had redone it.
Okay,
cool.
Considering
I had not assumed that.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't state it this morning because I was occupied, but yeah, I've said it often enough. I feel like
Yeah.
that's fair. Thank you.
Right. Well, I can ignore that. Oh fuck!
I will roll real quick to see if I get a 1, Matt. On a 1, it triggers
Oh, I see.
18.
Yeah, you're
I'm
fine.
Oh,
Halcyon,
shit.
you start to open the door. Thankfully, you got a critical success on your stealth check, and you see that one of the security guards, you're pretty sure his name is like Travis or something, is standing in the doorway. Not leaning against the door.
Well, shit.
How much is there enough of a gap that I can tumble through?
Well, couple of questions. Are you invisible?
As of now, not yet. But if that's what I need to get out, then yes, this is when I pop my invisibility potion.
Because
It
it'll
only
pretty much
lasts 10 minutes, and I need as much of it as I can.
because it'll come down to an acrobatics check. You've already done the stealth check.
Yeah. So time.
You don't have a way of contacting anyone?
I
you
do.
Have, like,
I do have my
walkie-talkie?
message thing.
But he's not sure if he wants to use it yet.
That's fair.
Well, fortunately, my messages ring. I I can telepathically.
Well, it's up to you.
I'm unsure how to put it into chat. Double click.
Speech bubble? Or the actual item, I think.
Actual item. Or both.
Mhm.
The message ring. So, yes, I will cast message to the detective. Am I able to see the detective in the room?
Yes. It's in your line of sight.
Right.
I can see that.
Then I shall cast message. I have a friend here blocking my entrance points, Ms. Maxwell. If you could please distract him slightly so that I may exit the door. It's the horned fellow.
Are you looking out straight into the VIP section? Is that what's going on?
Yep.
His
Much.
door back. His door enters onto it. Does it?
Yep.
Okay. Got it.
Detective?
So I get a little animal.
No. This. I'm casting message.
It's telepathic.
Oh. What? It says the effect is it casts animal messenger.
Yeah, no. That's the activation. I can cast message at will.
First paragraph, my dude.
Cool. Yeah, not a problem.
So, what are you doing, detective?
Standing up and pointing directly at the horned man.
Yep.
You there! I recognize you. Aren't you wanted on the plane of shadow from my court?
Yes.
Nice. Go balls to the wall immediately. Who
Well
gives a shit about
done.
half measures?
You thought you could escape into light Absalom, where the laws are less stringent?
Okay.
just like a solid flex to everyone in the room.
Pretty much.
We are tough on crime.
Give me either a intimidation or deception.
Deception.
Disgrace.
Fucking
Ooh.
re-rolling.
You've got you could just choose to succeed with your edge point if you want.
Is the edge point? Oh yes,
It's related to the disguise.
it is.
It is. If you want to spend an edge point and make this a success, you can.
Using an edge point.
Nice.
Well done. Well, you start making the scene, and the eyes of the room kind of start to drift between you and him.
Mm-hmm.
And
Poor
as a
fucker.
security guard who's not really used to being the center of attention in this situation, he kind of takes a couple steps towards you.
You
He's
come
like,
at me?
No, ma'am, I've never been to Shadow Absalom.
This is where I drink the invisibility potion and slip out.
Nice.
All right.
Well done, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this poor guy. I feel genuine cringe even at the idea of this happening.
Yeah, no, he's doing his best to placate, and you can tell that Taldan or Common is not his first language, so it's kind of awkward
no.
for him.
Poor guy.
Let me get a good look at your face. Basically, like, hold him by the face, the jowls, and just sort of, like, squish it up.
Yep, he feels very awkward with this
Wow.
entire thing, this
Is
entire
Edda in-
exchange.
Is Edda in this room?
He is in this room. I don't have his token here.
Okay,
but
right.
He starts to roll over. And he goes, Your Highness, is there an issue here?
You hire guards that look exactly like wanted criminals from my palace. This man is not that man, though. I do apologize. Please let me buy you a drink or whatever it is the custom on this plane, yes?
Nice cover. Nice cover.
He's currently on duty, but I will have drinks brought over for you. Anything else you need seen to, Your Highness?
This
Not
is where
at
I
all,
cast No. This is where I cast message and say, "It's time to deposit your parasol, madam."
As recompense and a show of good faith, I would like to store a very valuable artifact
Yep.
at your establishment, please? Yes. Perhaps this fine, upstanding, law-abiding gentleman could show me the way?
I think I'll handle this personally.
Probably even better, yes.
Smooth.
Smooth as silk.
I'll just, give that guy a tap on the butt.
Tip him. Just tip him.
You can tell someone's worked in hospitality.
Yeah, give him a casino chip.
Slap him on the ass. That'll go fine, I'm sure.
God. Era just kind of
reverberates around the entire VIP section.
yeah. The head of security just kind of ushers him away, and the poor Minotaur just kind of takes his position back at the door very awkwardly, and kind of is trying his very hardest not to make eye contact with anyone.
Whilst they're moving, I will be using message to send a message to both Quintus and to Rose saying, I'm coming downstairs now. Everything is going according to plan.
Brilliant.
I mean, you're doing pretty damn well, that's for sure.
Which one's upstairs and which one's downstairs? They just look like stairs to me.
They're both downstairs.
Wonderful.
There is a guard there, as you can see, but he's mostly just more guarding the curtain than anything else. There are a couple of the bystanders just kind of, and VIP members just looking over the banister. The banisters to the north there look out into the grand hall, where there's a couple of performances going on at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's nice and everything else, but you have other things to be doing.
I do.
Detective, as you both get to the stairs, he goes down. I've just got to take the elevator down. You're welcome to join me. Or if you want to take the stairs, you can.
Did he just offer a lap ride in the elevator?
It's a 5-foot square.
Oh,
Let us go into your trust box.
What I will
Wait,
be letting
it's
you
a
into my
5-foot
trust
square
box.
with a dwarf in a wheelchair,
Yep.
a buxom dragon lady,
And Martha,
and an elf with a cattail.
Yeah,
that's
good.
that's surely over the weight limit. Just saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Gotta say,
It's a magical elevator for one thing.
oh well, that's handy.
that's nice. They're magical. They're magical breast enhancements.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
God.
Wizard did it.
I mean, if you want them to take the stairs,
No.
No, I want a pair of booty shorts that just say "a wizard did it."
Love it.
Oh.
So
I want
is
the
that
elevator
saying that
to-
Rogers had a piece?
I want the elevator to break halfway down, and then we have the classic. They're all stuck in the elevator sequence.
Rose, they're stuck in
as
the
in a
elevator. I need some
porn
new
scene?
3 people enter, 2 people leave.
oh wow, he does have a warhammer with him.
Flesh.
Well, you get down the elevator without incident. Halcyon.
Yes.
I was trying to move you across screens then. That wouldn't have worked.
Oh, now I'm outside again.
It's fine. Give me a second.
Back to square one, guys.
You're still invisible at this point,
I am.
but you can see Quintus doing his rounds, and Gage, similarly, is also doing rounds and schmoozing with people.
All right, you've sent me a message that this is that things are going on. Then yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, I need to cause a distraction right now because you cannot possibly be because if Kiki asshole
Oh,
guy
right.
who's running around casting detect magic, King's invisibility.
Yes, because he might not be able to see where you are, but he will be able to detect the illusion.
Yep.
Which is why I'm gonna cast. Well, actually, he won't. Depends what level of detect magic he's gonna see abjuration, because the spell immunity will be the highest level spell for detect magic in the area.
So he will see the abjuration instead.
He'll see the abjuration instead, I think.
But if you want to do the distraction,
I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I can afford to draw too much attention. But yeah,
Where's the does the
I don't suppose I'm on.
wizard
Am I?
have a token?
the wizard does not have a token.
Right.
Okay. Give us his rough location real quick.
He's currently out on the main floor. He's buzzing around the fountain and the door,
Okay.
kind of just watching people as they come in.
Oh, okay. That's
You
nice.
do know, however, that he's got a couple of his associates by the other exits. One being over here,
Yep.
and the other being the staff entrance that you came through.
Okay. I'm gonna layer on the bottom of my cloak
Mm-hmm.
kind of an illusory object that makes my shoes look exactly the same. But I'm gonna illusory object at 3rd level.
Okay.
There's a 3rd level illusory object going off, and at the same time, Lenore and Chorus both become far more animated.
Okay.
Moving around and
Yep.
kind of moving around, and I'm just going to start making rounds and kind of greeting people and making niceties.
So you're doing
Alright.
obnoxious, obvious magic to muddy the water, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
Perfect.
Love it.
Well, as much as I hate saying this as often as I do, this is absolutely a performance check.
Nice.
When bards do bard things.
Like the bard did the bard thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
34 is good enough.
Very good.
That
very
is good.
I'll
enough.
let it sit.
Receiving a message, and then prompting the cue of the elevator ding, I
Mhm.
quickly assist with the elevator door opening and stuff because I assume that that's all manual, right?
Yep.
And I will not look at anyone else. I will not look at anyone in the eye that's in the elevator because they're important and stuff, and I know
Yeah.
that much.
Good man.
But as everyone exits, I will quickly flank the guy in the wheelchair just behind him and just let him know that everything is going well down here. Let us know if you need anything.
Thank you for the report. I'm escorting Her Highness here to the secure vault downstairs.
Sorry, ignore these in chat. I'm just doing these to properly have my spell slots go.
Yep, it's all good. And
Sure.
he escorts you through various doors. How you doing, Halcyon?
I'm trying to tail him. I look away for 1 second to take a drink. Oh, God. Seriously, they're taking the elevator again?
He's in
I
a
mean-
wheelchair.
Very ableist, Sam.
Jeez.
Is
There are
there-
stairs going down, though.
Yeah.
You just can't see him
Is
yet.
this door locked?
No.
Oh,
It's
there's
a-
Oh, fuck's sake. Sam's warded against detect magic for the day. I keep forgetting. Yeah.
Better
Well, it's
safe
still-
than sorry.
Does that just work?
Whenever either of the effects would affect you in any way, it automatically attempts a counteract check. And because it's 5th level, I'd have to roll a 1. Actually, I don't even think it can.
Probably
a 1
not
would just
off the top
a
of my
1
head.
would make actually no, a 1 as long as it's a 1st or 2nd level spell, a 1 would make it a failure.
Yep.
In which case, instead of a success, in which case it would still work.
Yep. It would just
So-
depend if detect magic was cast higher, right?
Yeah.
Before Mana goes down in the elevator and the elevator doors close, I
Yep.
cast message again and say, left or right door for down to the vault.
I will tell him the appropriate door because I'm sure I know it, but
Yep.
Bill doesn't
Marta.
know it.
Marta.
Well, the detective has also been down there.
Left.
Psychic reply. Okay.
You can reply to this message.
She should know how the spell works. She casts magic.
You would think that.
I would like to.
I don't cast all magic.
No, just the important stuff.
All right.
I love having the hunter theme up. It's just so fitting.
I know. We're Sam and I are both listening to music from the Division while we're playing this session,
Nice,
and
nice.
it's very fitting heist music. Gentle, kind of bassy synth.
I did look for some heist music, but it was a case of copyright strikes, etc.
Yeah. Absolutely.
If stuff goes to if stuff goes to shit, I will be switching to a
The
Payday
actual
theme.
hunt. The actual hunt. Oh no, the actual hunter music is what you want to switch to. That shit's spacey. All right, let's keep going. What's happening next?
They've
All right.
made it off the floor. Quintus relaxes and no longer feels the need to like accidentally elbow over someone's drink to cause a distraction.
Exactly. Wonderful.
All right. Well, he starts escorting you through the vault area, detective. Down to the bottom. And he goes, now, I assume you haven't been down here before. I believe your
No,
associate
never.
has. Or Dominar, I believe the title is.
Yes, she was here to check out your security. I must say I am quite impressed.
Well,
Yes.
I must admit, this has kind of come out to be my life's work.
Oh my god.
Jeez, way to feel bad.
I hope you are not a few days from retirement.
Oh no, look, this is kind of my retirement job. I intend to do this until I'm in the dirt. But such morbid conversations are not appropriate for such times.
That can be arranged, darling.
Yeah.
Sooner than you had anticipated. No.
Edna mode.
Well, he
And
kind of,
guest.
as he says that, his grip on his warhammer just kind of tightens a little bit. But after a little bit of fussing with the vault door, he gets it open.
Does he? I thought only Gage had the key.
They both have one.
They both have one. Okay.
Gage was just the easiest one to get to.
Got it.
Because
Okay.
Adier has it on him all the time.
Sam
he
is
doesn't
slipping
take
through
it off.
behind him. Did I qualify for the challenge of getting past the magics? Was that solved?
Yep,
Okay, cool. I didn't hear a resolution to that.
it's all good.
It was enough of a distraction. Okay. Is Sam slipping through behind them or?
Yeah, I'm right there in the door.
Okay.
I should
He's
probably be
right
on this
there.
side. Yeah, I'm on this side, and I give the queen's shoulder a
God.
squeeze.
I do not react.
Good.
All right. Well, here's now lockbox. I'm assuming.
Yes, a rather large one, please.
He goes over to one of the lockers. He takes a set of keys that he has in his pocket. What you can assume are lockbox keys that are currently not in use. And he plucks one out and passes it to you. Now,
Thank you.
this one's for you. He holds up his master key and goes, and this one's mine.
Wonderful.
They get used at the same time. That opens the locker. So if you need to retrieve your parasol,
See.
then you'll have to either retrieve myself or Mr. Gage. But by all means, come and get me. I'll be in up here this evening.
I hope to do the
Fuck.
same. Thank you.
Well, do you open the locker with him?
So is his key the same key that he used to open the vault door?
Yeah.
Or-
Yep.
Oh, okay, right. Well, then that's okay.
Oh, so we have it. Okay, nice.
Mhm.
We went over
Holy
this
shit,
bit.
what a coincidence.
No, not a coincidence. We went over this.
Wait, we didn't know that there was a double security system for all of the vaults, did we?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, we did? Oh, okay. No. As in each of those was what's called a dual security lock, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
didn't
knew
know that. I never caught that.
Oh, no. Yeah.
I think
when,
Marissa
um,
went
it was,
over it.
it was
That's why we were
probably
like, we
mentioned.
need the key.
I knew that we needed the key for the vault door, but not that the safes were dual custody.
Mm.
The vault door was solvable by what we just did. The actual
Okay.
lockbox itself needed the
Okay.
key. Otherwise, we were putting that down to risk of me being able to lockpick it without busting
Yep.
an alarm.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right. So the two of you open the locker.
Mhm.
He gestures for you to deposit whatever items you feel are appropriate to go in there.
I put in the parasol.
Give me a perception check.
Perceive things. 23.
23? Oh, no. He just kind of nods as you put in the parasol and...
Fuck's sake, roll Marta. Isn't Marta with you? Marta Bray is with you. You can roll Marta Bray.
You deposit the parasol into the locker and everything gets closed up.
Marta Bray has a 33.
There we go.
Nice.
Marta Bray kind of notices that he raises an eyebrow at the parasol, kind of not recognizing the item for what it truly is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
She
far
just smirks.
As far as he's concerned, you're depositing an umbrella.
And he can keep thinking that.
That makes sense. It's not going to rain in here. What do they need it now for?
That is very true.
Not on the staff roll.
All right. So he deposits it and goes, well, there's your key. I said, up in the VIP area. Get it back.
Thank you. What a marvelously ingenious system you have thought up for this.
Well, appreciate it. It wasn't just me, though. Team effort. How it is.
No.
With that, he starts to roll out the vault. It's just for you to...
Oh yeah. Like, go out first. Doors. Why?
It's a
Pretend
double
that
door.
Why can't I move there?
Down and then out.
I'm stuck.
I gotcha. It's fine, Pam. He closes the vault behind him, and there's that cliched rotating of the dial as it kind of closes and...
Whilst it's doing that, is there any way for me to get out from the inside? By
the inside of the
reopening
vault?
the door. Yeah.
Is there a keyhole on the inside? Yeah.
There is.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Oh, well, that's easy.
Otherwise, this would have become exceptionally difficult.
No, it would have just become a time game.
Yeah.
That would have been very awkward.
And instead of
many-
a bed, I just sit behind some boxes.
That's
How many
true.
invisibility potions you got, Samwise?
I've got one more.
Okay, nice.
Okay, it would have worked.
So, Halcyon, what are you doing?
I'm gonna take it real fucking slow and pull out the lockbox key that for the lockbox that we do want. What number box is it? And are the boxes numbered? I'm pretty sure they
Well, first things first, give me a perception check.
are. Eyeballs. Now that we're in here, I will
Yep.
pop an eagle eye elixir
Get them item bonuses.
so that I get them item bonuses. Eagle eye. If this one gives me a 2, I'm pretty sure that
The
I
moderate
only
should be
get a
+2.
1. No, I think eagle eye I get a +1 because the +2 bonus is. Oh no, it is no. I did get that from. That was one of my new recipes.
Roll it.
Damn
I
it.
got +2.
Roll it, for fuck's sake, I don't care.
Oh god.
Ow. That's my feelings.
Mhm.
That's a plus. That's a 26 for traps. If that
26 for
makes any
traps.
difference.
Well, you're pretty sure that the lockbox is in the northwest corner. As
Right.
you're just kind of looking at the numbers. Northwest? Yes.
Northwest. Oh, eagle eye elixir stacks with my 6 finger.
It doesn't super help. But pretty
Well,
sure all the way in the
six
corner then.
fingers, not 6 finger. The mutagen's going to help me with thievery checks. Well, yes, it'll supersede my tools by 1. Right.
Well,
box.
you see, as you're kind of going along, kind of running your fingers, trying to figure out, like, find the proper lockbox, because it's not a big one, the lights in the room start to dim.
Well, fantastic.
And you
Yeah.
hear the rending of something.
Oh, fuck off!
Oh no. What's happening?
I mean, that looks bad.
I'm still invisible.
What is it?
You look
Something
around.
Nice.
You look around and you see what looks like well, she's a woman, but she's replaced most of her flesh with bits of metal, also various other stabbing implements, and you're pretty sure the bottom half of her body is just machinery and construct.
What
Play
in
her
is this
instead?
in the vault?
Yeah, this is in the
Yes.
vault.
Is this like a person-sized thing?
This is like a big size thing. Like on a scale of tiny to gargantuan, this is about a large.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. Well, it was nice playing games with you, Halsey.
I'm still invisible
Oh, okay.
for now.
For now.
Why?
You see her. Occult check. Or a religion if you got it.
You know what? I think I'm gonna take the religion on that one.
Yeah?
Let me just double check to see if my Quicksilver impairs my religion checks. I don't think it does.
Probably doesn't.
Q.
But yeah, she
It always
appears
just
there, and
Roll
as
the
you're
20.
Fortitude saves.
and she starts going along the lockboxes as well.
As in
Oh,
trying
God.
to open them or checking them?
She definitely appears like she's looking for something.
Okay.
Fuck.
Which way is she going?
She kind of goes over to the corner. And she sees one, and one of the talon-like appendages that she has just kind of runs over the surface of it before puncturing through the metal and just pulling out the door.
Okay. What's inside the lockbox?
So not making any secret as to they've been here.
Is she at the right numbered lockbox, or can you not see?
It's a different lockbox. This
I'm
one
at
had a
Pelican
name on it.
Feast.
So,
Okay.
what are you doing?
Oh, is the door in her clutches or is it just tossed aside?
She kind of just tosses it aside.
Okay.
This is a different lockbox to what you were going for, though.
Yeah.
You find yours pretty easily.
Yep. I am more interested in what the fuck she's doing.
She
Get the fuck out of there.
pulls out a set of lever arms
Out of the safe.
out of the safe of the lockbox. It's a nice looking set, a dark blue with black trim. What looks like small barbs across the torso and shoulders.
Does it look like it would fit a large-sized multi-appendage robot lady?
No. No. This would be for a medium-sized humanoid. What you doing?
Watching and hoping she doesn't fucking notice me. 'Cause I'm gonna fucking die.
Get out of there, man. You can die in this game, you've forgotten.
No, I can. Yeah. So if she's gone, then I'm not gonna die.
What if she's there for what you have?
Interlocutor? What?
Your invisibility is saving your ass right now, you know that, right?
Yup.
Get the fuck out.
Are you opening your lockbox, Halcyon?
No. I am
Why not?
just so she doesn't take notice and then she disappears into the ceiling where she came from.
Yeah, where the fuck did she come from?
Unfortunately, Halcyon doesn't have much in the way of magical skills. So
Wizard.
it's hard. A wizard did it.
Got
He
it.
only has religion because of the whole know thy enemy precept.
No, I have Arcana.
No, I'm saying the only reason you have a religion, with your vendetta against the gods is because of your...
And so that I don't steal from your thing.
Thank you.
Or Marta's thing.
If you want to try an Arcana check,
Yes, please.
if you're just kind of gauging how the hell she got in here,
Is this a Zill thing?
It is not his ill thing.
Fuck off.
Oh god.
Okay.
Rolling a 2 for 19. Yeah, right. Well, she extracts the barbed vest and kind of puts it away into a pouch that she has. And she kind of just has she kind of has a look around the room, like she's considering something. Give me a perception check.
Glad I kept the hunter music on.
Nice.
That's better. 30.
30.
Nice. Come on.
You get the feeling that she knows that there's someone else in the room, but she can't really pick it. But you also get the feeling that she's got what she's come for.
Okay, good.
With that, she just kind of steps over to where she came from.
I don't want to be near her.
Just kind of getting the fuck out of there a little bit.
Yep.
Just quietly. And she takes kind of one last look around, pats the satchel on her side, and with that, once again the lights dim before going dark. Come back. It's gone.
Fuck.
Oh, she probably can teleport through the dark.
Sam,
All right.
some Puddin just purchased you a hero point.
Oh,
Aww.
thank you, Puddin.
So, Halcyon, you open your lockbox?
No, I run to the discarded door.
Yep.
What does it say? What's the name?
There's no number on it. A temporary placard has been put in its place.
Yes.
Just a scrolled note. Scathka.
Spell it.
SCATHA.
Wow, first try. Does this mean anything to me? No, I didn't say that.
I know you didn't say it. I said it. I just currently have you picked. Underworld lore? Society, but it's gonna be hard.
27?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
You don't recognize the name.
I know Bill knows, rather Quintus knows stuff about Underworld, and there's this bird. Great with trivia. Alright, I go to our lockbox.
Yep, northwest corner.
Northwest corner. Alright. Let's do the 2-key action.
Alright, you go to do the 2-key action, and on the main floor... Quintus, I need a perception check from you.
Definitely.
As you're making your rounds.
Hey, 32.
Nice. Well, you know that the doors are currently shut for the front of the casino.
Yep.
But as you're kind of doing your wandering, you hear a kerfuffle coming from outside. Some sort of struggle.
Yep. That's odd. The Boris and Trevor are inside somewhere?
No, they're still guarding the door on the outside. Just making
okay.
sure that no one who's not supposed to be here. They have the guest list.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So they're still letting, like, late people in or whatever.
You know, people who want to be fashionably late, even though that's not really a thing.
Yep. Well, there shouldn't be a kerfuffle, but I'll poke my head out and... What's going on, Trev? Trev? Oh, dear.
As you open the door, you can see off to the sides, Trevor and Boris have been knocked out.
Oh, dear.
And these 4 shadowy elven figures
Mm-hmm.
are kind of making their way to bustle themselves in.
Oh no, they're coming to assassinate the fucking queen!
With the door half ajar, I blocking the entranceway.
Yep.
Cordially say to them, Gentlemen, I'm going to need to see some invites, please. And then logically, I roll initiative.
Okay. First things first. This does not have to be combat.
Okay.
You can roleplay this out if you want.
Okay. Well, no. If yeah, I will try and talk to them first. Gentlemen, I can't let you in here without an invite. Does it look like Trevor and Boris are dead, or they've just been like strong-armed over the little balcony bit?
Kind of strong-armed over it. They're wounded.
Uh-huh.
Not dead, because they're tough guys.
Yep.
But they're not looking great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gotcha.
But they're kind of like, we don't need a fight. We've got our own reasons to be here.
I must insist, this is an invite-only event, and without an invite, I really can't let you in. Look, it's not up to me. I mean, if it were up to me, I'd let you in, but I can't just let anyone in. I'd lose my job. You don't want me to lose my job. That's not cool. It's a hard time, especially during the festival. You don't want someone out on their ass. And I like look at Trevor.
God, they kind of glance about for a couple of minutes,
I'm
for
like,
a couple of moments, and it's just like
I'm like fast talking rather loud to try and attract some attention from someone else inside as well. To like, hopefully someone will pick up on this.
Oh wow, you're rolling bad, Rose. Gage, you apparently get Gage's attention.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of ushers his bouncers over.
Okay.
And they kind of have a quick glance at the situation.
Yep.
And they kind of gesture for you to shut the door.
It would appear these gentlemen do not have an invite.
Athletics check.
Okay. Yeah. That's where it's at.
Strong arm this stuff.
Ugh.
Let's go.
I crack my knuckles before I press this mouse button. Ugh.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Fucking yes.
I got a 39.
Trip on that, dark nerds.
Well, because there is a bar for this door, you close it, get the bar down. The two bodyguards flanking you kind of just press themselves against the door.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, Gage kind of comes over. And he goes, so what's the situation?
Mr. Carlisle, we have some unwanted guests. They seem to have had a disagreement with Boris and Trevor and attempting to make their way in without an invite. Rather shadowy looking fellows.
He kind of, his eyes go wide a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's awkward.
Oh?
Well, the Queen of Shadow Absalom is in attendance tonight, isn't she?
The Queen of what?
Shadow Absalom.
That was so smooth.
That really was smooth. Good work.
That was so good, bro.
You're
Alright,
welcome.
please keep going. That was sick.
Quintus just sort of like blank look, like even though Quintus has been there.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to deceive. I don't know.
Actually, yeah. Give me a deception check.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
34.
right. Fine.
Yep.
He kind of goes, "It's fine. It's nothing you need to worry about." He pulls he kind of starts fiddling with the one of the rings on his hand, and you kind of see him depress the jewel on it a little bit. And he goes, "Help should be on the way very soon."
Would you like me to go alert? Where are my notes? Eder?
Yes. Go and see to him. Try to be as discreet as possible.
I give a quick look to both of the bodyguards next to me. Does it look like they've got this?
They're kind of, with the bar that's already across it, your initial athletics check was mostly to kind of...
to get it shut, yep.
While they were pushing against it.
Gotcha. Oh, man. Okay. I will attempt to double time without running and making a scene. Make my way upstairs.
Alright. Well, while he's doing that, Rose... Despite your perception checks, you know that there's something happening near the front door. There's been a lot of sudden movement. There's a bit of mumbling from people who are a little bit seeing things a little bit better. But what are you doing? Your slot's coming up as well.
Of course it is.
But
Of course it is.
Quintus might be in trouble though, and that's more important.
I think I'm okay.
Okay.
Well,
think
It'd
so?
be a hell of a performance if you get Quintus involved. I can
to
say
be honest,
that for sure.
yeah, you don't know that, but you also have a tattoo on your wrist that tells you if I'm physically okay or not.
No, I do.
You do.
But-
You absolutely do.
That's. I thought we agreed that was mostly for my sake. I don't think you're going to be in a lot of physical trouble.
But I mean, it's there, right? It's
Yeah,
at least like
yeah.
oh no, I'm concerned. Press the thing. Oh, I'm not
Yeah.
concerned.
All right. Yeah, that's right. You're playing this pretty cool, so there wouldn't be any heat coming off the tattoo. That's very fair. Okay, so I'm gonna relax.
Yep.
Take a couple deep breaths. I don't know. I haven't seen anything.
Like I said, you know there's a commotion by the front door. And the Gage's bodyguards, despite their best efforts, are absolutely bracing themselves against the door.
All right, I'm gonna walk over to the front door in my whole little persona outfit.
Yep.
And
Duck and
not-
roll.
nod to Mr. Carlyle. Monsieur Carlyle, is there something of an issue?
He does the once over of you and goes, performer, right?
And erstwhile magician, yes.
Everything should be fine.
Wonderful. I should let you know I'm something of a specialist with walls. In case anyone should be attempting to
Give me a diplomacy check.
With pleasure. Wait, can I make an impression?
Yes, this is make an impression.
Nice.
You're trying to impress him. You fucking
Awesome.
39.
See, that's the big
Awesome.
rolls that we needed. All right. So, House of Imaginary Walls.
Yes.
All right.
It's not going to happen until anybody tries breaking through, because otherwise it's useless.
Hmm.
But I'm ready with it, at the very least, if something does happen.
Well, what does the performance look like? Because you're trying to make an impression as well.
I gesture to him, and I I just put out my hands and kind of, while miming a chisel, tap a couple bricks into place between the two of us, and then invite him to put his hand out through the space between us.
Mm-hmm.
He does so, because you rolled really well.
And it's just solid fucking rock. No budge, no give.
Hits an impassable, invisible barrier.
Yes.
Nice.
Impressive. All right, by all means.
Happy to be of assistance. All right, and then I'm just going to stand behind the bodyguards and go, all right, boys, you've got this. And I'm going to give them an inspire courage.
Nice. Good idea.
Well done.
That's me. That's all I'm doing for until shit goes down.
All right. Mato, what are you up to at the moment?
Walking upstairs.
Yeah, I was probably heading back when things were all going.
Did you hear anything from the vault, or is the vault soundproof? You guys heard
Vault is
nothing?
soundproof.
Listen,
Okay, so you guys heard nothing from the giant evil shadow monster.
yeah, if I had
Great.
heard anything from that, I would have ignored it. I'm sorry. That sounded way above me.
Go on, Bill.
Was it
Yep.
above your pay grade?
There we go.
Yay, said the thing.
Well, Mato, you start to you take your seat again, start to settle back in after everything. You haven't heard any much in the way of alarms or anything, so everything is going okay as far as
Excellent.
you're aware. You haven't heard anything from Halcyon yet, but as far as you're aware, you're not supposed to.
No. I'll have Tenebrae keeping time
Mm-hmm.
so that I'd say give it maybe an hour before we all have to, bug out of here, sort of thing. So that I can get the stuff back and leave.
Yep.
But
How-
yeah, otherwise I guess I'll just sort of Flamingle.
How much time has elapsed since you've been at the party?
Oh, look. Probably would have been half an hour.
Oh, you got plenty of time before those potions run out.
Oh yeah. I don't want to forget that I put something in there.
Yeah. But I assume as long as they don't cotton onto anything, you could come back tomorrow and
Yeah,
get it.
you literally
Yeah.
are the only person that can come back and get it.
Yeah.
Quite
Like-
literally.
Like, ideally, I understand that's not the goal, but yeah.
You also don't want to leave your parasol there, I don't think.
I don't.
Alright. Well, Quintus, you get Edir. I've pronounced his name like 4 different times tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, it's one of those names. And he kind of leans over and goes, "Is everything okay?"
So we have some unwanted attempted guests at the front door. They knock rather impulsively, and it seems as though Boris and Trevor have been dispatched.
Oh. Let's be quiet about this, but we'll make it down.
Very good. Perhaps I'm not a terrible runner. Would it be wise for me to take the long way around, catch them from the rear, as it were?
If that's what you want to do. Just try to be subtle about it. We don't want to cause a scene.
Well, no, there's a what do you call it? A green room door, a back door, side door, something.
On the southeastern corner, there's a
Mm.
door we use to throw people out.
Yes, I'm familiar with it.
I believe it should be unlocked for the evening.
From the inside, no doubt. All right.
Yep.
When I found him, was he on his way back upstairs with the Queen?
No. They're
Okay.
already kind of settled in by this
Yeah,
point.
okay. Yep. So I have no way to like message out.
That there might be a little bit of a problem.
But I can see that Rose is by the front door talking to Gage, so
Yes.
I'm at least aware that someone knows something's going on.
And you know the token guard are on their way as well.
Mm-hmm.
From
refill you with.
Yeah, no, look. But the token guard are paid up,
Let's be honest here.
and they're gonna handle things. But
Holy.
with that, we'll jump back to Halcyon. Hey, Halcyon.
Hi.
How you doing?
I don't know. You cut me off.
I cut you off there. Holy shit. Well, with the click of both
Mhm.
keys turning, I think you can kind of assume what's going to happen. The lockbox is empty.
Lockbox explodes. Oh,
The lockbox is empty.
It is
fuck.
empty.
Feel around inside.
All right. Give me a crafting check or a perception check.
It's got to be perception.
It has to be
still.
perception. Yeah, way
Still
better.
have that +2 bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the craft check might be way lower though.
Did she tell us? Did she tell us about any false walls or anything for the vault?
Nope.
No, it was just in there.
These will tell you
32.
These will tell you separate things though. If you want to do the crafting check as well.
Secret. To make that +1 for secret doors and traps from the Eagle Eye elixir.
No secret doors or traps.
Right.
But give me that crafting check as well.
I can do that. 29.
Good roll.
29. Well done.
Excellent rolls.
You're actually familiar with this. You don't know exactly what was in here. But you do know some residue that's left on the inside of the lockbox. Putting a little bit of it to your glove and giving it just a little bit of a smell.
Sorry.
10-year-olds.
Because what would be the most ridiculous thing? Like lobster butter?
You recognize this as something that over the last couple of days you've become very familiar with.
Oh no.
Black Finger Blight.
Yes.
Fuck.
This is a concentrated dose of it. Not enough to affect you, because you're up on this and you're taking precautions and stuff like that, but you absolutely recognize it as the same thing. Whatever was in this lockbox was containing a concentrated form of the Black Finger Blight.
Right.
Mm.
Reggie, it's time to do you in.
As for your actual perception check, it seems like someone beat you to it, obviously. But they weren't as subtle as you are about this.
No?
There's some, from the inside, there's some obvious signs that someone kind of brute forced their way in. There's a general familiarity with the system that you can tell from your perception. But otherwise, it's a bit awkward. Someone seems to have beaten you to it. And with that,
I want to expound upon that.
Yep.
So, for example, it doesn't look like somebody tried to rake this open. They obviously used the right picks for the right tool. They might not have been aware of it, but they didn't try the wrong tool for the job. They obviously knew what they were up against.
Yeah,
yes,
they haven't crowbarred the lockbox open.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
they're either a thief or they're familiar with the vault.
Yep.
And I'll give you that because it's very true. But with that and the time, I will leave it there for the evening.
Fuck. All right.
The heist will be finished next week. It's fine.
No, that's a perfect cliffhanger to leave it on. I didn't notice the time.
Empty. Mother trucker.
Mm-hmm.
And there's still the mystery of the woman that you were in there with, Halcyon.
Mm.
Well, I'm really hoping there's some elves here to assassinate the queen, because that would be so great.
That would be great. Yeah, so great. Love it.
That'd be
You can just
perfect.
stop pretending to be the queen.
Yeah, that won't be
The
problematic.
queen was never here.
Everyone will just think she disappeared.
It'll be fine. It's fine, I guess.
Shadowy in some parts. The Queenie shadows can just shadow away, I'm sure.
Or plane shift.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plane
Yeah.
shifting's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll just sign out from the stream, guys, and I'll be back with you in a second.
Very good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. With the heist mostly over now, people actually doing a damn good job. They're actually running really well ahead of the awareness points for the heist. But we will be finishing off there. So, if you want to see what happens, we will be back next week at the same time, 6:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time on a Sunday. Thanks, Bill. But if you missed any part of the stream, the VOD will be going up on YouTube within 24 hours. I usually start downloading the VODs straight away after this. Otherwise, you can find me on the socials, Twitter, YouTube, all those other fun things. Otherwise, though, this has been Obscura presenting Agents of Edgewatch for Pathfinder 2 by Paizo Publishing, powered by Foundry VTT. Hope you have a good day, a good evening, a good week, wherever you are. And remember, we are the storytellers.